What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. A little boxing on DAZN to start off this weekend of fight companions here on this channel. Hope that you all enjoyed One Championship Friday fights this morning. Hope you all enjoyed Octagon, I believe 60 today as well. We're starting off with a little boxing, and in a little bit of a change of pace, the first two cards that we're covering on this weekend of Fight Companions to open this weekend of Fight Companions here on the channel are boxing cards. We're going to do this, and then later, well, I guess tomorrow, but early morning, 5 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Central Time, where I am at, we will be covering some Japanese boxing as well. LC, good to see you, my man. The fighters are making their walkout right now. Giorgi, Kopadze out of Georgia, 0-1 as a pro in boxing. I'm not sure what his amateur record is, but yeah, he did not look good in his last two fights. This will be contested at heavyweight, by the way. Renke, Wittke, 2-0 out of Germany. Yeah, but nobody cares about Pacific Time hockey. Nobody cares about Pacific Time. 2-0, like I said, as a pro here with 2 knockouts. Let me know your predictions in the live chat. I'm going to go with Wittke here. I mean, I believe he's the favorite also going into this one. But yeah, good to see you. Hockey from home, good to see you. LC. We're starting with a little boxing here. Seemingly, not a huge card. Even the broadcast here was kind of bugging out earlier. But hey, we're junkies here when it comes to combat sports. So this was the one we could fit in the schedule, and this is what we will start with. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Check out the community tab for the full schedule of streams that we have for you this weekend. Saturday, we are literally streaming from 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. on Sunday. We will be streaming. So a whole day of streaming tomorrow, and today we'll be back later today with our UFC picks and predictions videos, and then up bright and early for some Japanese boxing. Sounds good, Hockey from Home. Sounds good. Remember, the membership stream is the membership stream. It's not the Hockey from Home stream. Hey, what's up, Sean? What is good, my man? How's it going? Hockey, yeah, you'll have a safe flight home. Glad you've been enjoying your trip. All right, so this is the first fight on the DAZN broadcast. It is the third fight of the card. Hey, what's up, SCL? Cricket was... What's WI versus England sounds in the background? And you loud and clear. Let's go. I see WI and I think Wisconsin. What is WI? Or is that WL? And that's Wales? Good to see you, SCL. Good to see you, my man. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Yeah, no ASMR for this one, but definitely for the Japanese boxing one, we'll be going full ASMR. Way later, buddy, way later. That will be in about 2.5 hours. All right. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Six rounds here, ladies and gentlemen, in this heavyweight affair. Okay, got you. Again, I'm from the United States, so when I see WI, I think Wisconsin. But that's cool. Hope you're enjoying the match, and hope you're enjoying this stream, my man. West Indies, mate. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much for hanging out, buddy. It's good to see you. Nice, Hockey. Nice. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. A left and a right, swinging a miss there by Kopadze. Again, he's got a huge height advantage on the Georgian. The Georgian looking more Samoan, if you catch my drift. He's got that Mark Hunt build. Nice counter left there by Kopadze. Kopadze with a right uppercut. Kopadze with a step back left. Look at the size difference between these two. 1 minute and 56 seconds on the clock. Yeah, just make sure you come here in the summer, Hockey from Home, because in the winter, if you don't want to ice fish, it's colder than Toronto. A nice right hand by Kopadze, and Or nice right hand, sorry, by Wittke as Kopadze goes down. I already told you, buddy, they have not fought yet. Another knockdown there by Wittke. And Kopadze's down, dude. I don't think he's going to get back up. The ref's counting him. The ref's counting him. It is all over. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, crushing the can, that was Kopadze, Renke, Wittke. 2 knockdowns in the first round, and it is all over. 3-0 as a pro for the German fighter at heavyweight. Doob KO. Yeah, you can. I know you're not in it, but if you were in it, I would let you do it, Hockey from Home. Yeah, so LC, they're not going to fight for a long time, buddy. They're not going to fight for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4 more fights. 4 more fights. Now, who knows if the pace of this card is going to be good, but I imagine not for another hour and a half, 2 hours, especially, I mean, maybe even 3 hours, buddy. It's pretty hot here. 80 Fahrenheit, by the way. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's about the same here, Hockey from Home. See you later, Hockey. Hope you enjoy the rest of the card. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Easy, easy, easy. It didn't even look like you really had a challenge there. It didn't even really look like you had a challenge. Oh, yeah. Big, big hooks to the temple. Yeah, for as long as it lasted. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, as the broadcast said there. This might be a quick night. This might be I don't know if this will drag out too much. Now, this one I kind of figured would be, a can crushing. The next fight should be a little bit more competitive. Honestly, until we get to the co-main and main, these fights should end pretty soon. Let's be perfectly honest. Deanna, how can I forget? How can I forget? What's up, Mateo? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Mateo literally just saw this one can get absolutely crushed on DAZN boxing here. I've been working out. I shaved, and I'm not wearing a hoodie. Maybe that's why. I've made my daily morning and night vlogs. Those will be posted when I'm back in the house Wi-Fi. Sounds good, Hockey from Home. Sounds good. Shoot, Hockey from Home. I ran out of coffee today. I've literally been drinking cold coffee from yesterday that was still in our coffee pot. I got to go get some coffee for the house today. It's my turn to buy coffee for the house. I've been slacking, and my roommates literally have family over too. So, I've been a disappointment today. Motherfucker got dented. Yes, he did. Try the coffee if you want to. Feel free to share the photos to the Discord. Again, I'm not going to share the photos to the Discord, Hockey. You can do that. And since you're not in the Discord, no one will do that, unfortunately. It's not my responsibility. But on our next membership stream, if you want to talk about a little bit of your trip, you can tell me which photos to share, and I can do that. Great win there by the German Renke Wittke. Oh, yeah, 100%. And honestly, I drink more coffee than both of them combined. So we just buy, like, we don't necessarily buy like fancy coffee. If we buy fancy coffee and we want to share, then we give each other the green light to share. But if not, we just buy, like the fucking Folgers or the Knack Bob or whatever it's called. Just some cheap, cheap ass big, 2-liter coffee. Big old tin. Is it expensive, Hockey from Home? I do like good coffee, but right now I'm on a budget, so I'm on the cheap coffee. Let's go. I would say that white people like Starbucks, like fancy. No, I disagree. You were wrong, Deanna. You are categorically wrong. You're categorically wrong. I would say that coffee is actually more popular amongst every other ethnicity. It's just the white people the white girls in particular, they like their sweet non-coffee. They like their sweet ass mochachinos, all that bullshit, right? That's not actually coffee. Like, you know, the people I know, especially them brown folks, my cousins, my brothers and sisters, straight black coffee for the caffeine kick, or straight in the in the forests of Colombia, baby. It's great in just a few more dollars in folders. All right. Well, I'll have to, you know what? And yeah, good to see you, by the way, user 7110. Good to see you. Oh my God, I totally didn't see your comment before. I thought you were talking about Hockey from Home's comment. These nuts. What's up, Irish Animal? I feel like I was picking up what you were putting down, Deanna, but no, I disagree. Hockey, you can do what you want. But yeah, if this is like the same price as the, you know, the generic shit I buy for the house, then I'll definitely check it out. I like my mocha with your cappuccino. Ayo.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Do you have a Kroger grocery store there in Minnesota? Kroger? I think we do. I usually just shop at either Hy-Vee or Aldi, though. Yeah, we have Kroger's here. I think St. Paul? I think in St. Paul there's one. And then there's like there's the same type of store owned by the same company with a different name. Woke Yuppies do Starbucks. I mean, I'll take a black coffee from Starbucks. Opinions on coffee flavored beer. I actually did a review. I like coffee lagers. Now they just can't be too sweet. So I've actually done 2 beer reviews on the channel. 2 beer reviews on the channel that were coffee. So I do like coffee beers. But I like coffee lagers. I don't necessarily like coffee stouts. Here, I'll share in the live chat my beer review from the channel that I did on the coffee beers. One from what was it? It was recent. I say recent. It was actually like a couple months ago where I did the coffee beer review. But no, I quite enjoyed them. I love that little hint of coffee, especially if they don't even have to be dark lagers. Where is it now? I'm scrolling down here. God, what brewery was it from as well? Speaking of coffee, I need more coffee in me. This one was a coffee cake blonde ale, but it wasn't too sweet. Here, check it out, guys. Check it out. It's all around the States according to relatives. I don't fool myself into thinking I like coffee. I just buy Reigns. You'll grow up soon. C'est l'heure d'apéro ici. Biden plus 1,400 to be the Democrat nominee. We about to witness American history if he has to not run because of medical issues. I mean, it's pretty dumb that he was even the nominee to begin with. It might be. Nice, Irish Animal. I think Cub and Kroger are the same. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. See you later, Hog from Home. 700 subs in 4 minutes. I guarantee, bro. 1,000 subs by the end of the weekend. Let's fucking go, No Chill. Let's fucking go. Sounds good, Hoggy from guys. Go check out No Chill MMA's YouTube channel. But yeah, here. So I did do a beer review on the coffee cake beer. I put that in the live chat. But if you guys want to go check out my buddy No Chill MMA, he had a great stream yesterday. I was only able to catch a little bit of it. But he's got this awesome series where he is basically becoming the new Dana White, ladies and gentlemen. Take a shot every time Hog from Home says peace out. I would literally die. I think there was one of the recent streams, it was like close to like 39 times. I would literally die. See you later, Hockey. See you later. And then, like, I guarantee Hockey's going to probably be in and out of the stream like 20 sometimes as well here today. So, user 7110. Yeah, I will literally die. I will literally die. Okay, so the next fight, according to Tapology, Stephen Ferguson against Akilan Annadurai. Man, for how low level this card is, leading up to at least the co-main event and the main event, we better freaking not have too much buffer time here. At least this one on paper is a little bit more competitive, I guess. We have a 2-0 Stephen Ferguson against a 4-1 Akilan Annadurai. But I don't even know how, I mean, so far Indian MMA fighters haven't been the greatest. I can't imagine they're much better in boxing. Put a quarter in a jar every time Hockey from home says goodbye. I could do that. This one we just started. It was a quick first round TKO. This German guy absolutely destroyed the Georgian opponent. I think he only landed like 6 or 7 shots. 2 of them knocked him down. Good night, Jim Kite. Thank you, Hockey. I probably won't catch up with them for a little while. There's a lot. There's a lot there. I've already told you a few times, LC. I've already told you a few times. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, buddy. But I'll write it one more time, LCLC. He's not going to be fighting for a couple hours. How's everyone's Friday going, by the way? We had 2 really good cards this morning. I believe the Octagon card is still going on. Octagon with a C. That is the main card started, I believe, an hour ago. And the Friday fights had some nasty, nasty finishes. That spinning elbow was insane. All right, so like I said, we got Ferguson versus Annadurai coming up next. This will be at, what's the weight for this one? 175 pounds, 6 rounds, 3 minutes. So I guess even even if this goes the distance, we shouldn't be here too long. I mean, it's going to be like the buffer time. These guys talking nonsense cage side in this very small arena, by the way. It looks more like a friggin' little banquet hall that you'd have a wedding in. Sounds good, Hockey. The main combat sports in India are unfortunately stuff like fencing and archery. Hand-to-hand fighting is just on a cultural sideline. Yeah, and it's very new. It's very new, right? But I do think, and I heard plans that the UFC are going to start with their PI in China. They're going to start allowing and actually helping send over a lot of Indian fighters over there to train and get to train and actually fight on the Chinese regional scene, which, I mean, the Chinese regional scene is nothing special, but at least they have one, right? Hear about all the problems at the airport? I vaguely, fill me in. I heard like some systems were down and like heat waves have also been affecting it, affecting flights being canceled, and there was some issue with like their scheduling program and things like that. But again, that was just a few little headlines from local airlines here. Kabaddi. There's issues with your airline. Hey, at least you get to stay in California on vacation. That's not the worst. Because isn't like it flooding like crazy in Toronto right now? I saw a pretty funny meme / gif about Mitch Marner earlier as well. Yeah, massive software issues that cause blue screen of death on millions of computers across the world. That's crazy. That is crazy. Looks like Dana White didn't get the hackers, bro. We got him. He didn't get them all. Just saw $40 bagel cutter on Amazon. Do people forget what knives are? Dude, I swear Amazon's making bank off the plebeians who, especially because isn't there like a big sale on Amazon coming up soon here? I only use Amazon to watch one championship, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's crazy. I feel like people are just buying useless crap more so than ever before. Yo, what's up? Exploring with the car. No, our buddy, Rush Hour Fight Club. He's gonna be streaming Glory. I didn't want to do the same stream as him. We're gonna divide and conquer versus try to compete. So he'll be doing Glory. I will be doing Octagon. I will be watching Glory and KSW at the same time. It sucks that there's 3 cards that are overlapping, but Jay's doing Glory. I will be commenting on Octagon with a K. That Czech league that is basically also a half German league, and then also watching KSW. I haven't yet. My bad, dude. My bad. I got to catch up. I have so many people DMing me stuff, and I've barely caught up on them all. But I promise I will, and I will let you know when I respond as well. I literally have just been swamped with my own shit. So when I've been online, I've been talking to you guys. Then I've been offline. But I will reply to you as soon as I do, brother. You're doing Glory? Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, see it. There you go. Don't want to compete with you either. But hope you're having a great Friday, my man. Hope you're having a great Friday. How cool do I feel? Just as cool as when I was competing in your league. You know what? Going back to this comment, though, you know what I have been kind of... like when I'm scrolling through YouTube shorts, like on the shitter or whatever, I do like, there's probably a few channels, but there's one guy in particular. He posts like tools you didn't think you'd need from Amazon. And most of them are actually pretty damn cool. Now, I'm not going to be a sucker and buy them because I'm saving my money and I got a tight budget. But some of them are pretty interesting. Dude, I got Sabrik Santos tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, my podcast. Nice! And Luis Azaredo. Yo, keep up the great work. Keep up the good interviews. Those are awesome. Yeah, guys, go check out Exploring the Ka as well as No Chill MMA. Two of our community friends here who also interview fighters on their channel. All right, fighters are making their walkout now, ladies and gentlemen. Akilan and Annadurai, 4-1 as a pro. I'm guessing he hasn't fought really anyone of note. The weight limit is 175, but he came in at actually 160. And yeah, he's just kind of been on the Indian boxing scene, so can't imagine it's too high-level competition. 2 decisions in his last 2 wins. First round and third round knockout in his first 2. And then was knocked in the second round back in 2020. His opponent, Stephen Ferguson, 2-0 as a pro. And yeah, Tapology only has him with 1 knockout here. So I'm going to go with the English fighter just because, I mean, even if he's fighting as an amateur over there, I imagine the competition is better. This is all MMA. This is all MMA. Or sorry, this is all boxing. This is a boxing card. We'll be back with the MMA tomorrow as we have a ton of... Dude, tomorrow's going to be such a busy day. Starting with boxing, Japanese boxing, as I'm getting up at 4 a.m. to stream the Nakatani versus Astrolabio card. Then we have Octagon 59 Summer Party, baby. But we're going to be commentating on that while we watch KSW and Glory as well. Then we have UFC Fight Night. Then we have Uriah Faber's A1 Combat Sunday. Fury FC 94, as well as an extra membership stream to cap off the night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Second fight on the DAZN broadcast, 4th fight of the card. Go on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you going to be watching some Japanese boxing with us, SCL? Oh, I guess he only has a 1-0 record. I don't know why Tapology has 2-0. But anyways, like I said, I'm going with the English fighter on this one. By the way, if anybody's I'm simulcasting here. If anybody's watching on Twitch, get your ass over to YouTube. What the hell are you doing with your life over on Twitch? Hey, what's up, Roman the Faster? Speaking of boxing, we're watching some boxing right now. Hello, I'm boxing home after I went to the gym. Good to see you, Roman the Faster. How's your Friday going, sir? All right, guys, round 1's coming up here. And yeah, the English fighter, a lot taller than the Indian fighter here. I'm predicting a TKO by Stephen Ferguson. Maybe this goes 2 rounds. Hell yeah, baby. Dude, we got 2 boxing cards in a row. We'll be doing the Japanese boxing as well. Isha is like the real homie version. Cooler younger brother of Errol Hawani. Did anyone even think this? I love you, bro. Hey, cheers, buddy. Cheers. Thank you. England in chant fashion. What was your question? It glitches. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it on.
I got cooler bobbleheads than Ariel as well. Actually, no, I do need some MMA bobbleheads. I have a Derek Lewis one, but it's still in the package. I don't want to open it because I feel like it might be worth some money someday. And I don't think MMA bobbleheads makes it anymore because they only did like a run of like 600 of them. LCC, you're trolling me, aren't you? My nose, though, is as big probably as Ariel's, so. All right. And already Ferguson knocks down Annadurai. He's getting his first count of the round. 1 minute 53 seconds on the clock. Nice left to the body. Right hand by Ferguson. And he knocks down Annadurai again, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this might even go to the second round. Boom. Second count. We are 1 minute, 1.5 minutes into this fight and already been knocked down twice is Annadurai. And a right and a left by Ferguson. Ferguson goes a right to the body. Ferguson trying to set up that big counter left and he lands it. Nice left hand by Ferguson. Straight left by Ferguson. Just covering up right now is Annadurai. Straight left by Ferguson. Annadurai swinging a miss with the right hand. 1 minute on the clock here. Straight left jab by Ferguson. Annadurai with a straight left. Yeah, there's levels to this, man. Oh, nice step back left to the body by Ferguson. Ferguson looking for that right uppercut. Just looking for something to land here. Ferguson, some big shots. Annadurai being pressured into the corner here. Just as cool as having a whole series made on me, my man. Boom, with the knockdown. See if you can get him out in the first round. Another right hand by Ferguson, and Ferguson knocks out Annadurai again. That is the third knockdown, and it is all over, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. 3 knockdowns in the first round. Easy, easy, easy work for now. Stephen Ferguson, who's 2-0 now, ladies and gentlemen. Tapology had it wrong early. He's 2-0 now. Made easy work of Akilan and Annadurai. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Easy work, bro. Easy work. I thought he might get to the second round, but no. That's 2 first-round finishes. Hey, what's up, Josh Paul? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Hey! In the granite. Is Hank the Tank even here? What's up in the granite? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. You did not have to do that, especially for a stream like this, sir. Especially for a stream like this. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the dono, dude. How is your Friday going? How is your Friday going, sir? It's cool to have you in the Discord now, man. It's cool to have you in the Discord now. Thank you for all the support you show the channel. Pretty low-level box in here, eh? In the granite. I think this might be even too low-level for you to even make picks on. I would say that the co-main and main are the only fights that I'm really interested in. But hey, we're getting through it quickly. We're getting through it quickly because it's so... it's so low-level. Topology new. I have a soundboard. It's not the Rodecaster. It's the Zoom PodTrack P8. It's a big-ass MIDI, dude. It's a big-ass MIDI. It's the Zoom pod. I have the Zoom. It's basically the Rodecaster, but cheaper. But not in quality. I would say like this is worth like the Rodecaster is almost $1,000, right? This was like me. I think it was just under 400. Great, bro. Hope all is well with you and good people. Yeah. So the Zoom PodTrack. P8 is what I use. Again, I think it's miles better than the Rodecaster. Yeah, dude, for sure. And I got a deal. I got a deal on one. I have two actually. My podcast co-host, he has one at his place, and then I have one here. It's awesome because you can take it. It's awesome for portable podcasts. You can use it for live shows. You can actually plug speakers into it as well. So it's amazing. You can't plug like a guitar into it, which is the only thing that kind of sucks. But it's not for that. It's for audio. Yeah, dude, it's really good. Like if you're thinking about like leveling up with gear and you're like, okay, well the Rodecaster is that next level, I would say, dude, this is at least $200 cheaper. I already did, Irish. I've already answered you twice, dude. I literally have already answered you twice. You got the Blue Yeti. Dude, this mic is actually like a vocal recording mic. I haven't even opened like the mic that I had, like I bought for streaming and podcasting. I haven't even used it yet because this is because I used to record music before I even got into streaming and podcasting. So this is a really, really nice actual like vocal condenser mic. I haven't even opened my real mic yet. This is my real mic. This is the mic that I'm going to use eventually. I love art products. I've been using art products since I was 14 years old recording music. Is it a Shure? No, it's an M audio. M audio though, but dude, it's from like 2009, bro. Again, good gear if you take care of it will last forever. I have a vocal Shure mic. Wonder if I should try it. Yeah, the vocal Shure mics are good, but I've been a sucker for art. Art products, my favorite. My first ever mic I bought was the Art M1. And that, like, I abused the fuck out of that one. Recording music, podcasting, live streaming, and whatever. So that one finally died. So I bought this one, but I got a great deal on this one on Marketplace. Apu got murked. I know, dude. Nice gears were they? Yeah, no. I sold. I had some old like MIDI boxes that I sold, but like you can always buy like a cheaper. You can buy like $100 MIDI box on freaking Marketplace if you want to like record guitar tracks and stuff, and it will never. You can buy a phantom powered one easy, and it will never let you down. So like if I do want to get back into recording like guitar and just like more music, then I'll I can sell my fucking Xbox that I haven't played in like 2 years and fucking buy a MIDI box. Nice, Sean. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've been jonesing. Handles, basses, and guitars. I have Sony mics, headphones. Been buying Tech FH past 2 years. Nice. No, In the Granite knows the shit about music gear as well. He's a recording artist too. All right. So next we have another German versus Georgian. It didn't work out well for the Georgian last time, and I don't think it's going to work out well for him next. Yeah, Ibanez pedals still works. I had to solder it a few times. Yeah, that's the thing. Like wires will eventually like snap, but like you can solder them back together. Man, I've had this full tone OCD pedal since it came out. So I believe it like before 2010. My fuzzy or my swollen pickle, I think I've had that one since like 2013. But yeah, I want a tube screamer so bad. I got all the equipment. I had Digitech effects processor, setter, RP5, and so many others. Nice, dude. Nice. But yeah, no, I just like, I always loved playing guitar with limited effects. Now, don't get me wrong. I really want, what's that one that fucking John Mayer uses? Hold on. Well, he uses it for that one song, I Can't Trust Myself for Loving You. What's the guitar pedal? It's just such a fucking sick sound, dude. It's such a sick sound that comes out of it. But what is it called? I literally looked it up the other day. What the fuck? The Electro Harmonic something or other. The Qtron. Bro, why can't someone just give me a fucking name of what it's called? They just keep showing me pictures of it. The Qtron Electro Harmonics, I think it's called. I really want that pedal. But other than that, like, yeah, this is my distortion pedal. Yeah, a Tube Screamer would be nice. But even my amp, dude, I have a Fender Blues Junior. It's a tube amp, but like there's not a lot of effects on it. There's not even a distortion button. You control the distortion with managing the levels there. And I'm old school, man. I'm old school. My favorite tones are friggin' BB King and John Mayer. And Carlos Santana, right? So like a nice Paul Reed Smith tone as well. So yeah, I don't use a lot of effects. I'm old school, man. I like the sound from the guitar as it should be. Orange amp, yeah. So Kyle has a lot more like metal sounding amps, whereas me, I'm very much old school blues. Like don't use many effects, don't use distortion or anything like that. Do I still use my cassette 4-track Fostex for recording? I used to do it through my Marshall tube amp, Master Reverb 30. Beautiful amp. But it was stolen at an open mic gig. I was so heartbroken. My amp was stolen. Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks. That's a beautiful amp. Still think about this amp. It was 25 years ago. Dude, I would too. I'd still have nightmares about that shit. I think Kyle had an orange amp. I think now he's got I think he had a Vox as well at one point. Kyle has all the music gear because he did way more gigging than I did. Started with 8-track. You got WWE 2K24. Can you smell what Irish is cooking? I like Fenders, but I got the ESP Tom Arasev custom first one. Nice, dude. So I used to be like a crazy guitar buff. I had so many guitars, man. I had like at one point I think I had like 8 or 9 guitars. I had a Les Paul. But I started really getting into blues, and I went through like I saw John Mayer in concert, I saw Clapton in concert, I saw Santana in concert, and unfortunately I wasn't able to see BB King before he passed, rest in peace. But I just fell in love with blues, and I found a 93 Mexican Stratocaster before the first Fender factory burnt down in Mexico. Now they have a new one, but in 1993 they had a run of Strats that came out that were like not quite the level of the American Strat, but like just there. And they had a humbucker instead of just a single pickup as the third one. And someone did on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace, or maybe it was Craigslist, I forget, back in like 2014, didn't know how valuable it was. And I got it for like $250. And bro, I honestly just never played any of my other guitars. I never played any other guitar again. So I sold like my Les Paul. I sold so many guitars. I sold a bunch of acoustics as well. My electric Tackman acoustic, and the only guitars I still have to this day is the first guitar I ever found, or the first guitar I ever had, which I found in a garbage can walking home from school. My Stratocaster, which I brought with me in Minnesota. I have a Tom DeLonge Epiphone E 333, and then my buddy built me an acoustic out of Wenge, which is one of the rarest woods coming out of Africa. And he built me a Wenge guitar, that's my acoustic baby. I do have to refinish it as the lacquer's starting to crack a little bit as it's been weathered. But so yeah, those are my axes now, and I will never stray. I will never stray. Hey, what's up, Musical MMA? The Electro Harmonics C9 pedal's insane. Turns the guitar signal into several different organs. Dude, I want to get an Electro Harmonics so bad, dude. I want to get an Electro Harmonics so bad. Dude, speaking of music, Musical MMA was busking yesterday, dude. Looks like you got quite a bit of views on that stream as well. Hope you made some money. They're just small, powerful. Dude, the OG Mexican Strats were awesome before the factory burnt down. Now they're pretty much like the Asian ones. The Tomaraya ESP first custom bass. I seen Sibire Vonisha. Nice. Same, great, yes. Bro, you missed the Friday fights where almost all the fights were via KO in the first round. Let's go. Was it It wasn't a perfect card, though. It wasn't a perfect card, JC. How's it going, JC? Good to see you, my man. So many I would never want and seen long stories, dude. I know. Do I still have Mount Frost electric guitar from 1992 when I was in 10th grade? It's a Charvel Jackson before Charvel was absorbed by Jackson. Love it. Dude, that is so sick. That is so sick. I tweaked it and added things and took out the Floyd D Rose. That's so cool. I took a old Korean Stratocaster and I took the whole thing apart and put Fender 69 pickups on it, and that thing fucking rips, dude. And it was just a popular body, but I sealed all the, like, I stripped the thing down. I sealed every single like hole on it, and I basically made a Jimi Hendrix guitar. I painted it like his guitar that he burnt. Les Paul, Kramer's Jackson Flying V. Nice. I got an Ovation American. Nice. My buddy Kyle, who's the co-creator of this channel, he has one of those as well. From the 90s is my favorite. Was it not Lukather who launched the Ovation? Correct me if I'm wrong. I want a Rickenbacker's bass. Dude, I want to get into bass, man. I never owned a bass. But like as a guitar player who played in many bands, and again, before getting into, well, I guess more sports than anything, music was my first love. And, I honestly thought I was going to, I delayed going to college because I thought I was going to be a rock star touring Central Canada with bands, drinking every night, smoking, chasing girls, playing guitar, singing. It ain't perfect, but boy, it was a hell of a card. Nice, dude. I caught a little bit of it. I saw that spinning elbow. That was insane. But yeah, I was working this morning, my man. I was working. I got to get back to start doing the One Friday fights, mostly just to hang out with JC. Charvels are dope. Next week will be the return of Haggerty's brother, Freddie, fighting at the Friday fights. I will be live for that one. I promise, JC. I promise. I got dope MC mics. Takeman here. Nice. Yeah, I had a Takeman. It wasn't the G series. It was like one step above as an electric acoustic. That was my first acoustic that I bought. But then when my buddy built me one, I would just put an electric pickup in it. Bass is dope as well. I had a Squire, but I gave it away. I can play guitar, but bass better. Friday mornings never disappoint. That is true. That is true. Sean, that's the one thing I can cook and I can sing. I may not be the smartest cat out here. I may not be rich, but I can sing and I can cook. Hey, what's up, YouTube user? I was gifted a Mexican guitar. It was a strange packing powder, and I played for 12 hours straight. Backer as well. Sounds good, JC. Hope all the studying is going well. As well, dude. Or if you've already taken your tests, I hope that you're having a great summer break. But yes, we will see you next Friday. Yes, I'm going to be streaming my UFC picks and predictions videos later, and then I'm waking up bright and early for that Japanese card at like 5 a.m. Eastern. Dude, JC's an OG. Yeah, happy birthday to Irish Animal. Nice, dude. Nice. You went to Disneyland yesterday? Hey, shout out to Irish Animal. Happy birthday, dude. Other electric is see-through green, Stephen Carpenter model, SC200 original. I show my short on my channel. I've actually seen that one. When I was going through, when I first subscribed to your channel and I was going through your stuff. I gotta start playing some shows again. I hope there's this little open mic or an open jam at this bar. Like, there's a little hole in the wall down the road for me where I get it's just Italian joint. It's awesome, and it's awesome because it's in the hood. It's a hole in the wall in this little strip mall that no one goes to, and half the letters on the sign aren't even illuminated. But they do open jams because it's such a huge little restaurant / bar. And I gotta go. Every Thursday they do open jam, so I gotta go one of these nights. I prefer my nylon string. So my first ever guitar I found in a garbage can walking home from school when I was 9 years old, and it was nylon as well. Yo, what's up, Austin Malley? It's an ESP. Sick. Themba and Drickus are beefing? Oh, man. Themba, Izzy... Razak Al Hassan, bro, just leave Drickus alone. No problem, buddy. No problem. Sports day, music nights till 13. Then they took sports out of middle school, dropped junior high. Same year as you, musician in sports, then became a dealer and problem solver. Attaboy, attaboy. I can't find the post on IG. The algorithm just fed it to me. That's hilarious. All right, look at that. Love talking music with you guys. Love talking music. I got to do like a music stream one of these days. Well, honestly, Kyle should do a music stream one of these days. I don't know if you guys knew this, but this channel actually started off not as an MMA channel. It started as a music channel. If you go to our videos and click oldest, the channel started out as a way to vlog and document Kyle, the co-creator of the channel, recording his solo album. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Drickus is the aggressor in this one? All right, well, come on, Drickus. Take your foot off the gas then. How's your Friday going, Austin Malley? All right, guys, we have a Hilal Manah against Giorgi Aduashvili. At least, wait. This actually might not be the next fight. Let's see. I'm looking at the fighters making their walk in now. Okay, no, it looks like actually we have Hakeem Palmer against Neeraj Saini. My bad. Tapology got the fight order wrong. I'm not surprised, motherfucker. All right, so India hasn't fared well against England thus far, as the last Indian boxer just got his ass kicked, knocked the fuck out. So we'll see how this one goes. Wait, what is going on here? Why did this get taken off? I go as light as possible, dude. So if I can find like sevens, I will get those Fender sevens, as light and as thin as possible. But yeah, 8 or 9. But if I can find sevens, and sometimes I just order because Fender makes sevens, I'll just usually go for those. I go through strings like I go through what's something I go through coffee. If I don't break, if I'm playing guitar and I don't break strings like within a week, I ain't playing enough. I'm good. Just about to fire up season 3 of the Bear Themba. England getting revenge tonight. Themba was basically saying he wants these African fighters to unite and stop being divisive towards each other. I'm all day France today. Let's go. But I have a lot of fight knowledge. Figured I'd do my thing. Savage Inc. pick 617 after weigh-ins at In the Granite. 617 got 30 subscribers yesterday. Dude, that is awesome. Big shout out to In the Granite. Here, I'm going to share your channel, my man. Thank you so much for the donation earlier. Yeah, In the Granite does boxing picks, MMA picks as well, guys. He also streams a lot of Pro Box TV as well. Here, let me get this going in the Granite. All right. Fighters are being announced in the ring now. And again, big shout out to everybody who is joining us. I'm just getting in the Granite's link here so I can share it. God, it's so annoying because in the Granite, like I watch your stuff on my phone, so it's just like right and ready. But for some reason on my desktop, whenever I go to like my subscriptions, I have to like friggin' scroll for days. So I will share it in the chat here in a sec. I might have to jump to the fight here first as it's about to begin, but don't you worry, I am going to share it here shortly. I don't know why it does. Oh, here it is. All right, there's only like 4 or 5 scrolls down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next fight here again. England versus India. 6-0 fighter against a 6-4 fighter. Palmer's like a foot taller than him too by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. This isn't going to go well for Mr. Saini. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. 6'5", bro. 6'5" for the 165er. Oh my goodness. Round 1. Let's get it on. 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. Straight left jab by Saini. Looking for that counter left is Palmer. Saini swinging for the fences here. Palmer smiling as he's being backed up by Saini. But Palmer with a great combo to the body and a left hook. But Saini continuing to walk him down. Trying to take away his range. I mean, not a bad game plan here by Saini to open up this fight. Again, 6 rounds here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Saini trying to take away all the distance so that Palmer can't get his jab going. Palmer swinging a miss with that left jab. Must look like stick. Yeah, dude. He is tall and skinny. Hey, cheers in the granite. The leaving Africa part triggered Drickus, and he was going off in the comments. Always, buddy. Thank you for the support. Gotta show some love back as well. Thembo also mentioned that he knows Drickus had to leave Africa to train and that he thinks all African fighters should do that if they can. Thumb did that too once he could. Man in the green shorts is towering over him. Yup. Quartz and magnetic in the granite. But yeah, guys, I shared in the granite's link in the live chat. Go show him some love. Go subscribe. About how he left Africa 6 weeks at most. Right. Okay, I have to go check out that beef. I'm sure Guru's gonna make a video on it. 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock. Hey, this might be the first fight that we've seen on the broadcast not end in the first round. 1 minute. Oh, a nice right hand to the body by Palmer. Nice left by Saini. Guru was tagged. Of course he was. Africa has like one gym. Nothing wrong with training somewhere else. 50 seconds on the clock here in this first round. And look at this. We're going to get into the second round here, ladies and gentlemen. Double left and a right hand by Palmer. Oh, looking for that left hook was Saini. Oh, big right hand by Hakeem, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. By the way, guys, smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash. Wait, what the heck did you just share here? Yeah, I'm down for this submission. I will share that though. I'm going to share that. And that is it for the first round. Hey, cheers, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. Another brown man's about to get battered. In fairness, they're both brown. One just has an English accent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore Arshan Mo when he says stupid shit like that. This is a new omoplata smash. The guy's face. Yeah, I'll share that after the fight. I'll share it after the fight. Deciding paper. How is this shit on DAZN? They should have just streamed this whole card for free on Fight Zone's YouTube channel. Agreed. This is pretty low level stuff up until like the co-main and the main. Very true. They literally gave us the worst before the bell of all time. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Deciding Paper. Good to see you. Yeah, and my apologies. I wasn't able to stream Octagon with the C. It started... I mean, the card's still going on, but it's almost done. It started... It wasn't even that it started too early. Literally, I have not slept at all. I didn't go to bed last night. I worked all night. All night and all morning, and this is the only one I could get to as I finally finished my work. Finally finished that big job I was working on. Hey, thank you. Thank you in the granite. Liking on your second channel. Appreciate you, brother. Let's try to get to 25 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get to 25 likes by the end of the stream. 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Double left jab by Palmer. Ref warning him about his elbow. His elbow got a little too close there. The Sun Yoon omoplata. I wish the video showed us how she got his arms to that position, but talk about some high-level shit. Absolutely. No, I think it started at... Well, again, I don't know. I forget your time zone. Oh, no, your time zone's Mountain, I think. regardless, it started at, what was it, 7 a.m. Eastern, so 6 a.m. my time. So yeah, probably 5 a.m. your time. So yeah, but those are the prelims. Big card as well. All right, looks like Sani's laces became untied. Good way to take a little bit of a break here. 1 minute 58 seconds on the clock. But then they took a little bit of a break, no chill, and the main card started about 2 hours ago, I believe. Right hand by Saini. Do amphetamines help or mushrooms are microdosing? Help with what? 1 minute 33 seconds on the clock. I don't know, I'm sure microdosing has its benefits. I've only gone on a friggin' journey with the other fun guy a couple times. Glad I didn't stay up to stream that. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Nice left hand by Palmer. Palmer's gonna have to watch that elbow, dude. He already tagged Saini with it before. Oh, nice counter left by Saini. Oh, cheers in the granite. Speaking of performance enhancers. Stream work. Oh, no, I was just I was doing it wasn't even for my channel. I do freelance editing and consulting for people, and I had a big video editing job to do. Straight left by Saini. Good high guard by Saini here. 36 seconds on the clock. The Janjiroba Lemos fight is tomorrow in Cage Wars London and Glory 2, as well as Jake Paul versus Perry. Tomorrow will be a good day. You're missing also KSW and Octagon, Uriah Faber's A1 Combat. There's so much going on tomorrow, Josh Paul. I wish like Uriah Faber's league was like on tonight as well, or like KSW today as well. But hey, it is what it is. We'll be triple or quadruple screening tomorrow. Nice right to the body. Nice left uppercut by Palmer. Look at that. We're going into a third round, ladies and gentlemen. Saini, tougher than I thought. And that is it for the second round. Tougher than I thought. Hakeem Palmer is winning this fight, but Saini is taking some of the shots that he's landing and employing a good high guard. Oh, like that big right hand that made his head move, and he still just like walked forward. Do you know who Victor Conti is? Oh, yes. For sure. I know, bro. I've been on your shizzle 4 times. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, what's up, Kolvik? Well, my support has made it to Ish. What's up, Kolvik? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, what's up, Madar? Good to see you, my friend. How's your Friday going? The guy that founded the Balco lab and was head of the whole doping era. Yep. So also, for reference, the opponent in fight 2 of 8 had 43 losses, which is normally fine for a journeyman, but 40 of those were stoppages. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That's absolutely insane. 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. Humans in 37. Yeah, I mean, very low level card until the co-main and main, guys. Of course. I should have known, Madar. I should have known. What's up, Joshua? Good to see you. Deciding you'd be here watching Octagon. Let's go. Kolvik, I'm so stoked for Octagon tomorrow. It's going to be a great card. He did this video with Insider on doping, super in-depth stuff. When you have 25 minutes, I advise watching. Thank you. Hey, I'm back from Kentucky, and I went to the Ark and a new museum, and I went to a great wolf lodge with my family, and I met a friend in the water park. Nice, dude. Oh my God, that's right. Everyone's on steroids. All you motherfuckers on steroids. 1 minute 51 seconds on the clock in this third round. Oh, I mean, Paulman throwing some good combos here. Just doesn't have the power to knock out Saini yet. Anyways, as Saini's taking some big shots. Head freaking looked like it spun around and still able to walk forward. Eating jabs now, trying to pressure Palmer into the corner. Just can't hit him with anything of note. Hey, what's up, Terps fan? Good to see you. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. All right, I am saving this video. 1 minute and 14. Don't forget to vote in the poll question, guys. Smash that like button. Releasing Gotti. I don't know what that means. Streaming, Joshua, streaming. 55 seconds on the clock. Straight left jab. Another straight left jab by Palmer. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. You ever had Little Caesars pizza? It's cheap, but it's not bad and gets the job done. About to order some. Oh, yeah, dude. What was I, born yesterday? No, they got Little Caesars back in Canada as well. I'd had my fair share of Little Caesars. Honestly, as cheap and shit as it is, it's better than Domino's. Like I said, I'd rather eat the box than eat Domino's pizza. That garbage ass, trash ass disgrace of a pie pizza. Nice. Hey, big shout out to Terps. Dude, what an absolute beauty. What is the next stream? The next stream will be tomorrow. Well, my UFC picks and predictions video tonight. And then tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Eastern, we will be live for some Japanese boxing. Oh, see, I've never called in. I've only got in for the hot and ready, but I do like the breadsticks. Hey, what's up, Paul Mans here as well? Let's fucking go. Yeah, dude, fuck Domino's, dude. I would rather eat the cardboard that it comes in than eat the actual pizza. It's a disgrace to the pizza pies. End of the third round, ladies and gentlemen. Like, honestly, I've had, like, friends who, like, have ordered pizza for dinner, and I just refuse to eat it. I don't care if there's starving children in other countries. I don't give a fuck. I will never eat that shit. It's trash, and it's one of the few things I hate in this life. There's not many things that I hate. Rose Namajunas, the Unified Rule Set, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and fucking Domino's Pizza. Yeah, see, fuck Domino's Pizza, bro.
Exactly that.
Palman knows. Yeah, In the Granite will be streaming soon, guys. In the Granite will be streaming soon. Don't forget to go support his channel as well. I'm a pretty positive person, but when it comes to the few things that I hate, I'm full heel on them. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. MDR. 2 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. And I think Palmer thought that he was going to knock this guy out sooner, but Saini still in this. Eating big shots, but still in this. Eating jabs now. He is employing a decent high guard, but Palman is seemingly getting through it now easier than he did in the first and second round. Saini just continues to walk forward. Palmer's landing shots on him. But Saini trying to take away that distance, trying to take away the jab, trying to get him into the corner here to land maybe a big overhand, but he just can't, dude. He's just swinging and missing, and you can see he's getting a little frustrated as well. Later, after listening to music, after that, I go to church. After that, I listen to music and see WWE and see AEW. See you tomorrow for Japan Boxing. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by, Joshua. Again, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Not the biggest promotion here. Pretty low-level fights. So we're setting the like goal at a measly 25 likes. Take me to church. Oops, wrong song. The brother fights have been absolutely awful. They've been absolutely awful, but didn't really expect anything more. Very low-level fights here until the co-main and main. Good to see you, the bro, by the way. 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock. But if you guys want to see my full streaming schedule, it is on the community tab on my channel. Full schedule is up there. Check it out. Big day tomorrow. Starting at 5 a.m. Eastern. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. Another left hand by Palmer. Yeah, this is the only fight that's actually going it might not go the complete distance. I'm not sure. We're in the 4th round here. 1 minute left on the clock. All the other fights that have been broadcasted have ended in the first round. Absolute can against an upcoming fighter sort of thing. Swing and miss with that overhand left again by Saini. But yeah, before the UFC predictions video, I have to go grab more coffee for the house because we ran out of coffee. I've been nursing this cold ass coffee that was from yesterday's pot. Ice Cube, Little John, and Snoop Dogg, Go to Church, baby. That is a very good one. That's a very good one. Dude, old school Ice Cube was awesome, man. 15 seconds on the clock. You should promote Rush Hour Fight Club, Totem Pole Nation, the City Life Project.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Let's fucking go. Matt, you're so right. I like extra sauce on mine. Ooh, that is good. If you call and your pizza so fresh, order the extra crispy as well. All right, end of the fourth round, ladies and gentlemen. End of the fourth round. Thank God this one's not over 6. Ice Cube is a gangster. At least it was. Yes, keyword was. He's mostly doing like movies, right? His son's a pretty good actor. I mean, his son played Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton and crushed it. I think he was like, he crushed it. Best musical ever, Straight Outta Compton. Across the Universe, Straight Outta Compton. Full on NWA and gangster rap. The other one, Beatles music. And a freaking acid trip of a movie. So the only thing that sucks about Across the Universe is like, I think the opening song is like, I Want to Hold Your Hand. And like, that's my least favorite Beatles song. And like, I think it's the worst like performance of it. As far as all the other covers go in the movie. But like, I've just seen a face. Happiness is a Warm Gun. Fuck, there were some good covers in that movie. All right, round 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Which I think Happiness is a Warm Gun is one of the best Beatles songs of all time. 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. And the meaning behind the song is absolutely insane too, right? Talking about how they were doing way too much heroin, that happiness could maybe only be found in a warm gun. Like, geez, they went hard. You Should Take Me to Church is such a good song with the LGBT clips in the main videos is a big no. I haven't even watched the music video, but I've seen Jose live a couple times. The guy's incredible. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. I used to watch a lot of music videos when they were actually on TV, but I just listen to records now. 2 minutes on the clock. The song's all about fucking, right? It's not about going to church. It's about getting jiggy with it. Left and a Right by Palmer. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. I only knew that because I had a roommate in college. House of 4 dudes. When anybody was getting jiggy with it, with their girl or whatever, one buddy would just fucking kick the door with the boombox. Take me to church. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Knock out. 1 minute and 16 seconds on the clock. So the music video is everybody fucking. 1 minute and 11 seconds. All right. I think the Warren Palmer about that elbow again. 55 seconds on the clock. Nice right hand. Left hook by Palmer. Again, Palmer's technique-wise, he's the better fighter. It's just like, I am very... I guess the only thing I'm really impressed with in this fight is how Saini hasn't been knocked out. Because Palmer has landed some huge shots, and literally shots have like knocked Saini's head back, and he hasn't gone down. But other than that, it hasn't been a very exciting fight. Dude on Octagon got knocked out. Dude, big shout out to Octagon. Such a great league. Such a great league. I would have streamed that one this morning, Palman, if I hadn't, if I was able to start it from the beginning, but I wasn't able to, as I literally have been up for 24 hours, probably even more than 24 hours now. I was up all night working, and I knew I would still be working by the time it started, and I didn't want to disrespect the card by starting late. Knee to the face, of course. Dude, no joke, Paulman. Every single fucking Octagon card, someone gets kneed in the face. Dude, Paulman, no joke. The last 3 cards that's happened. The last 3 cards that's happened. No joke, Paulman. The last Octagon card that they did, and we covered that one. It was the most brutal knee to the face knockout I've ever seen. The guy was out for like 3 to 4 minutes, and I had to wake him up with smelling salts. It was nuts. Yeah, it was dude. Like the last 3 cards in a row, we've seen a knockout like that. But the last one that I saw on the last card was absolutely insane. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll send it to you. Because it was early on the card, too. It was early on the card. All right. 6th and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't even know if the clip I'm about to send you, Palman, will do it justice, because, like, watching it live, it was scary to see the guy, like, literally half dead. Oh, here it is. So this was the last one. This was the last one, Palman. Yeah, okay, you think you've seen it? I think Jay and I might have even talked about it on Rush City. 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock, and continuing to walk forward is Saini. I still can't believe the UFC traded for Ben. He awakens. Always overrated. I think Vet Sports Info Mass made an article about it. Oh, okay. Dude, shout to Vet Sports Info. That was such a fun stream when like you and Vet Sports and everyone were hanging out with us for Horizon. 2 minutes on the clock. Sorry, did I write round 7? I meant to write round 6. My bad, guys. My bad. One minute and 57 seconds on the clock. And honestly, I mean, I'd be a little embarrassed if I was Hakeem Palmer here. And again, I'm more impressed with Saini, even though he probably hasn't even won a single round. But I'm more impressed he hasn't been knocked out here. And it's not like he's been surviving. He's been walking forward, just missing with the shots. High guard, taking huge shots, and continuing to try to take away the jab of Palmer. 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. That is what you get for shooting a naked takedown towards someone's back hip. Absolutely.
Exactly that.
Yo, big shout out to Octagon. It's I mean, Alash Pride is good, don't get me wrong, but there's just something special about Octagon out of Kazakhstan. That is absurdly low IQ wrestling. 1 minute 58 seconds on clock. There's a nice left hook by Saini. Could you imagine if Saini just like knocks out this guy in the last like 52 seconds? That would save the card thus far. That would save the card. 45 seconds. Nice left to the body by Palmer. Right body shot again. Palmer on the back foot, left hand. Straight left by Palmer. Yeah, I don't think Hakeem Palmer's enjoyed this experience at all, dude. He hasn't been able to knock out this guy. Final 10 seconds of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. There's a left hand by Palmer, and there's a right hand by Palmer. I mean, either Palmer has zero power, and I'm talking like zero, like that, like I have more power than him, or Saini has a good chin. Regardless, for the 6 rounds, I'll never get back. Let's see, who the heck is this guy even beaten? When his last 2 fights have been by points. All right, makes sense. I should have known. Saini ever even knocked out anybody? Okay, well, Saini's actually knocked out some guys when he's landed clean. He just hasn't been able to land clean, or wasn't able to land clean at all in this fight. Anyways, whew. That was fun. Palmer's going to win this. He's going to win this unanimous decision. But I'm not impressed by your performance. All right, let's watch. So this was not from. Here, let me actually change this up here. So this wasn't from today's. This was from the last Octagon event. But what I was telling Palman is every single Octagon event has this knockout. But he was out, no joke, for like 3 or 4 minutes, and they had to wake him up with smelling salts. It was some scary stuff. Scary stuff. He can't knock him out because he's got that brown man strength. You saying Azizpour doesn't have strength? Come on, dude. Come on. I would say that a lot of brown dudes actually do have a lot of strength. Persian wrestlers, man, who become kickboxers. That's what I'm saying. You say brown people have no strength. You're saying Azizpour doesn't have any strength, and that shit is fucked. All right, let's check out what was... So this was... Oh, God, I have to make this a little bit bigger, I think. So this was the new submission that... that Awesome Ali was sending us here. No, not match fixing, just low level. This is nuts. But he's so confused right now, too. So this is a like modified omoplata. Get your head out of the gutter, Sean. Jeez. That's wild, man. I've never seen anything like that. Even like the announcers were confused. Even the announcers are confused. All right. I forgot, said showing this omoplata. Yeah. There's certain websites for fuck fighting. Which I'm sure you already know of. I think they both have strength. I just think the other guy getting hit has a crazier chin. Yeah, no, for sure. Mediocre. Drunken strawberries, dude. Fair enough. Like I said, I've been jonesing, man. Last night in particular, once I hit like fucking 3-4 a.m. and I was just literally sitting editing video, pairing audio to video, clipping out, ums and ahs, adding like clips and things like that. I was just like, man, I just want to take a break and roll a fatty so bad. But it's been like over 2 months. Dude. But anyways, we gotta make it till the end of the summer. It'll be good. Would you rather have to do a stream about the election or have to fight a prime Tyson or Khabib for round 1? Oh, Tyson or Khabib. Even if they knock you, I get knocked out so easy. I've been knocked out so many times in my life. Doesn't even matter. Knock you out, your time stops and starts again when you're ready to fight. Yeah, I'm already CTE, concussed, broke my jaw already. Easily. Even if they knock you out, your time stops. Yeah, I'd rather get knocked out fucking like 20 times than fucking cover political stuff. Even in Canada. Like, I've already said my piece on like how the Canadian election went last time. It was an absolute fucking joke. Well, it was a joke because the people are fucking stupid. Like, I'm not a fan of Justin Trudeau. The fucking idiots, the people who decided to buy into the PPC bullshit, fuck themselves. And so they have themselves to blame. Splitting every conservative vote, those fucking morons. But anyways. You need to get a relief it, broski. You'll make it if you break it. If you're still going to get... Well, I can't afford it, Sean. That's the thing. You choose. Yeah, cracking down and working on your comp can be mentally tough. After a while, it brings a different type of mental fatigue till you want to stop at times. Yeah, so I've started to take more, just even like little breaks. I'll do some push-ups, or even just like, sometimes I'll even just go for like a little quick walk around my neighborhood, or just do something. Just do something to get your mind off like the repetition. Which like I learned that doing a lot of audio editing for a while. Last night, I made some tea at like 4 or 5 a.m. and got back to it and was good. But yeah, I fight like the internal battle of like, no, you don't need to take a break. You can keep going. But then at the same time, it's like, bro, you're staring at a screen for like hours. You literally need to take a break, right? All right. Do we have 2 more fights left? 2 more fights left? Thank freaking God. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because like I worked in trades before I started doing media and production work, right? So I'm still of that like trades work mentality, which you can't really have because sometimes you're not as productive, right? Sometimes you're not as productive. When you're in the trades, you just go. But no, it's a little bit different because you have to stay mentally sharp, because it doesn't matter if you put in more hours. If you're not working smart, doing production work, or like you said, whatever it is on like a computer or whatever, then your brain's just going to slow down. You're going to procrastinate, But no, last night actually wasn't even too bad. I am going to go to bed early tonight, so it's a blessing and a curse that there's no big shows here tonight. But I got to wake up at 4 a.m. for the Japanese boxing. So like I might even be in bed at like fucking 9 tonight. We'll see. Dumb people being allowed to vote wasn't taken into consideration nearly enough when the countries wrote their voting laws. Yep. Right. So you want to be up and about. Yep, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Humayun Mirza? Palmer won unanimous decision. Dude, look at this fucking record, bro. Boxing's whack. Okay, so I think it's going to be Alban Beqiri against Shabani Ali Ndaro, which again should be a closer fight. Should be a closer fight than even what we just saw there. But let us wait till the guys make their walkout here. I thought that there was at least a couple more fights. No, it's totally different, Sean. It's totally different. I actually prefer how it's run up there, but again, it still has its flaws like everywhere. But no, so basically up there's a House of Commons, and there in certain regions of the province there's riding. So for example, even on Vancouver Island, where I'm from, which isn't even a province, it's a part of the province of British Columbia, there's like 4 different ridings, and then you vote in that riding, and whoever wins that riding gets a seat in the House of Commons. Whoever gets the majority of the seats in the House of Commons is the majority government. Palmer won, buddy. Palmer won. So you can have a majority government, you can have a minority government as well if it's close, where they have to actually work together. But every party that gets even 1 or 2 seats gets at least a little bit of a say, even though it can be easily overruled in the House. No problem, buddy. No problem. So what happened last time was during the World Sickness, after already serving a whole term, the Liberal Party, just because in Canada there's NDP, Green, Bloc Québécois, Conservative, and Liberal. Like we have more. Like you guys have 2. We have a lot in Canada, right? Palmer's my nephew. Hey, he crushed it, dude. He crushed it. He did a really good job. I mean, he won every single round. So basically, what happened last time, and so I actually tipped my cap to, even though I'm not a fan of Mr. Trudeau, if you play the political game and win, credit to you. He played the political game and he won. He sensed that there was some uneasiness, and this far right, like fucking idiotic party emerged, who was led by a French dude who wasn't even like part of the Bloc Québécois. So that should have been the first freaking, that should have been the first telling there. But he started this like really like far right group that really like kind of just brainwashed a bunch of college students who didn't do any research and whatever. And I even have some friends who were like brainwashed by them as well. And so 2 years into his second term, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals started sensing some uneasiness. There was the world sickness, so he had grounds to call an emergency election. He knew that that group was going to split the Conservative votes in every single riding. And it did. I took pictures of it. I documented it. It split, like the Conservatives would have won with flying fucking carpets in almost every single riding if it wasn't for that stupid PPC party that didn't even win a fucking seat at the end of the day, right? So now that party, that prime minister is going to be the longest prime minister in modern history, as he's going to serve 2.5 terms, not 8 years, but 10. So again, I tip my cap. He played the game. He won. He secured more time. And everyone's bitching up there, even though they're the fucking problem who voted for the PPC, those fucking idiots. The Green Party in Canada actually wins seats. I think they've actually won like a high of 5 seats at times. And that's the party that usually won where I was from. And actually, what was cool, not anymore, but when I was in college, the Green Party actually had conservative values because they created a lot of jobs, but they created jobs in also saving the environment. So like the most notable one was creating or tightening up window sealing code and actually creating a union, not even a union, but some subsector where they would go in and they actually created jobs for people to do extra checks and actually hire better window installers. And so created more jobs, helped the economy, and helped the environment so there wasn't as much, AC or heat leaks in commercial buildings and stuff like that. The leader now, she's kind of fucked in the head. I don't even know. I haven't even been following it recently, but yeah. There should be only one way to elect a leader, and that is Thunderdome fight. Yes, indeed. Yeah, sounds good, Josh. Sounds good. No worries, buddy. The real Thunderdome, Mad Max. Yes. Which, by the way, Mad Max Fury Road still available on Canadian Netflix if you got your VPN. I only learned that because I had some fucking... every now and then I'll throw on some fucking Turkey Tom. Even though I don't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time, he's just a funny guy. And his cousin, by the way, Gokanaru, I really enjoy his channel. That's how I actually learned about Turkey Tom, was from Gokanaru. But, and he was talking, I don't know, he made that reference in one of his videos today. Or yesterday, I don't even remember when I listened to it. Okay, we do have the co-main event next, guys. We do have the co-main event next. Okay, so there are actually quite a bit of fights on here that weren't televised. All right, co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Middleweights here. And this one actually should be a pretty good fight, guys. This one should actually be a pretty good fight. We have Shabani Ali Ndaro out of Tanzania. He is 7-2-1 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Lost his last fight, unanimous decision. Won his 2 fights before then. 1 decision, 1 TKO in the... Well, not TKO, but retirement in the 4th round. But that's it. He usually goes the distance with his opponents. Again, they're fighting in some freaking like wedding hall here, but because it's in Dubai, they got the fancy Ferraris next to their walkouts. His opponent fighting out of Albania. If he has 2 losses, he's definitely not undefeated. Or maybe he's undefeated as a pro, and these were... I don't... Let me look him up on Boxer. Tapology doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about here. Let's see his actual record here. Okay, yeah, so he hasn't had any losses. I don't know what Tapology is on. Alban Beqiri. He is undefeated. 10 wins, 6 KO TKOs. 30 years of age, out of Albania. He already has another fight booked after this as well. Yo, MMA BG. You're going to Vancouver soon. Any recommendations? I love me the beach. Go to Vancouver Island. If you can, spend a day or 2 on the island. Tofino. You have to go to Tofino, and you have to go to Victoria. Tofino and Victoria, they're on the island. Take a ferry, take a seaplane. I don't care. Vancouver Island is where I'm from. I'm from the hippie island that is Vancouver Island, and I'll send you some recommendations in Vancouver. But to be honest, I spent most of my time on the island. Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. Vancouver's expensive as fuck, but Tofino and Victoria on Vancouver Island are two of the most beautiful places in Canada. And Vancouver Island's like the Hawaii of Canada, and it's only a ferry ride away. So I recommend those, especially if you have a day or two to explore. No, all good, all good. I'll send you some Vancouver, like some of my favorite Vancouver like beaches as well. But if you can sneak away from the city for a day or two, go to the island. Go to the island. The ferry ride, I mean, I'm like jaded to it, but it's pretty cool. Especially this time of year, you might see some dolphins, you might see some orcas. Especially if you take the Tawasin terminal, not Horseshoe Bay, Tawasin. Again, I'll message you all this shit. You go through a bunch of broken islands and it's a gorgeous ride. But yeah, Vancouver's fucking expensive. One of the reasons why I moved to Minnesota from Vancouver Island is because it's so fucking expensive. But it's beautiful. You pay to live there. You pay to live there for sure. Anyways, guys, I have Alban Beqiri winning this one. 6 knockouts. Locking it in. Yeah, no problem. I still owe you a reply anyways. I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry. I keep fucking forgetting. I've been in fairness, you can even check the tape on these streams. I've been so busy, and I even said earlier, because some people were messaging me being like, yo, did you reply to my DM? I'm like, I haven't even looked at it yet. I've been so busy. So I've been kind of off social media, but I will reply to your Twitter DM, and I will send you some recommendations both for Vancouver, but I highly recommend seeing the island. If you're going all that way anyways, the way that, that way to the city where your fucking hockey team was responsible for us burning that shit down, you might as well go to the island. I was literally there, by the way, MMABG. I was downtown in 2011 rooting my Vancouver Canucks, and within about 15, 20 minutes after losing to the Boston Bruins, everyone just started lighting shit on fire. It was fucking nuts. I got to be better at that, though. So thank you for your patience. And yeah, I'm always giddy to give recommendations for places to see back home. But there's some good restaurants in Vancouver that I'll send you as well. But yeah, if you can get to the island, even for a day, like Tofino is one of the most beautiful places in North America. Like it's fuck, when you step on some of those beaches, it's magic. Victoria is just a cool like historic and nice kind of medium-sized city as well. But that's cool. You got me pumped. You got me pumped for you, because it's beautiful this time of year over there. Just don't tell anyone you're a Boston Bruins fan. All right. Round 1 in the co-main event of the evening, guys. Or I guess co-main event of the fucking day, given that it's early afternoon here. Round 1. Let's get it on. Definitely won't bring no type of Boston branding clothes. Just Bruins. I feel like no one cares about Celtics or like New England, like Patriots there. Just the Bruins. I mean, shit. Over 10 years later, still a touchy subject. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Fucking Tim Thomas. I don't hate Zdeno Chara, but fucking Tim Thomas, bro. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Which, by the way, your team got another Big Z who just left Vancouver for Boston. Zadorov, he's a beauty. You guys will love him. Walking forward is Beqiri right now. Look at the size of Ndaro, dude. He's way taller, way longer than that of Beqiri. I want to go to Alaska really bad as well. I want to go fishing up there. Fuck, my buddy almost... he got offered a full scholarship to play hockey. Division I hockey up there in Alaska, actually. Ooh, nice right hand and a left by... Ndaro. All right, so this fight is actually at a good level. This fight's actually to a good level. Unlike the last ones that we've been seeing. Oh, nice counter left by Ndaro. Look at the size difference, man. Look at the size difference between these two guys. 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock. Straight left jab by Ndaro. Double left looking for that right and left by Ndaro. Only lands with the right hand. Beqiri. Good head movement. Head movement. Head movement. 1 minute and 18 seconds in the first round. Are we going to see any more knockouts on this card, guys? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, Beqiri swinging. Good head movement by Ndaro as well. I mean, for being such a tall guy, does a good job evading some of those shots. 55 seconds on the clock. Again, double left to set up that right, but Ndaro but doesn't land. Both these guys have actually really good, like I said, head movement, good defense, nice high guard and head movement by Beqiri to get out of the way of Ndaro. Oh, some huge shots by Beqiri. 2 shots to the body followed by a right hand on Ndaro. And this is a good start to the round, man. This is a good start to the round. There's no title on the line for this one. 25 seconds. Yeah, Beqiri, he's got some fast hands indeed. He just hasn't, other than that one sequence, hasn't had an opportunity just to let him go. But he keeps his hands very, very low here. And there's another big right hand to the body as he's forcing Ndaro to keep his hands up. And that is it for the first round. What's up, Ganscow? Good to see you, buddy. How's your Friday going, my friend? How's the weather over there? Is it chasing any tornadoes this weekend? Or is it just too nice? Dude, I'm regretting not going and getting footage of that lightning storm for you. But I was terrified. I was fucking terrified. At first, I was pumped. I put on my rubber boots, I had my rain jacket, and then literally a bolt hit right in front of my house on the road. And I was like, yep, fucking this, bro. I had like my cinema camera and my fucking tripod ready, a couple umbrellas, and I was like, dude, I'm literally going to die if I go out there. So I'm a little disappointed in myself. I should have just taken one for the team, but... Two minutes and 48 seconds on the clock in this second round.
Let's get it all.
Maybe this weekend we get some. I did get a new old dog, so he's going to ride with. Oh, nice, dude. That's cool. You adopt him? So how to storm over there as well. Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe it was. This one was on Saturday. It was wild, dude. This was the most lightning I've ever seen, Sean. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I posted a clip of it in this video in like the first 2 minutes. Here, I'll post the video here. You don't have to watch the whole video. It's a long video on my second channel, but I posted some footage of it from my phone in like the first 2 minutes of the podcast, so you can see. 2 minutes on the clock in this second round. Here, Sean, check it out. Alaska scares me because of the polar bears. 1 minute and 44 seconds. I'm sure in some populated areas, though, they're not going to fuck with you too much. Shoot, when I lived in northern British Columbia, that's where I grew up. There was grizzlies up there. And like I saw some like on the other side of the lake sometime, which was wild. But the most scared I've ever been, because I used to do a lot of like outback camping and stuff. Like I was a crazy fuck in college. Like I would go like I'd be chased off like reserves and stuff like that too at times, because I'm like, well, and my naive ass just didn't know I wasn't welcome on that land, sort of thing. But there was this one trip I went to, this like canoe trip that I went on, and because we just took our fly rods and caught a bunch of salmon and just cooked it up like right on the river. We had wolves come to our campsite when we were asleep, and the stench woke us up. And we had black bears at our campsite, and we would just scare those fuckers away. Like, black bears don't bother me. Grizzlies, I mean, you're dead. They're basically polar bears, but the brown version. But the wolves scared the shit out of me, because like they walk in packs, and like the stench almost killed me. It's like wet dog times 1,000, and like we had like our guns with us, but we were like, fuck, yes, even in Canada. But even then, I was like, bro, like we are going to be eaten. But they just wanted to fish. They were snooping around our campsite, knocked over a few stuff. Good thing we actually canoed. It was an hour canoe ride up the river, but we canoed all of the food and stuff back to our cars and then canoed back to the campsite just to make sure. And thank God we did, or we literally would have been eaten. Wow. Sort of. He's a friend's dog, but they can't have him where they are now. Oh, nice. So yeah, I guess that's sort of adopting, but that's cool. Now he gets a new owner to love him as well. That's cool. Like, think end of the second round. Think skunk and wet dog times 100 or times 10 each. Times 100 doesn't make sense, but times 10 each. It was like the stench and them like next to our tents woke us up, and there was prints everywhere. And that was terrifying because wolves are not to be fucks with. If it's brown, you can't mess with it, bro. You know what's crazy also, MMABG? So the grizzlies in northern Canada are mating with polar bears in Alaska, and they're making this new hybrid bear that's swimming to the mainland of Canada, which is insane. By the way, guys, someone just dropped off a package at my front door, so give me 1 sec. I just got to go grab that. I'll be right back.
City light, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City light, I might specify. City light, swear it's just a city light, she live in such a city life. She just want a silly vibe. She said she just wanna have some fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like you Canadian. City light. How you make your money? I said, baby, I've been fight. City light. Shout out my boy City Life, ayy. I get done, back over the hoe. Swear, life day to day, such a project. Living in the damn project. They gonna talk about obviously to me.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry, my roommate, she just graduated nursing school here today, and so people are like sending flowers left, right, and center, and they're freaking melting in the sun. Let that bear be an example. 1 minute and 27 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice left, right, and a left by Beqiri. Again, Beqiri's like the broadcast has been saying, he's got fast hands when he lets them go. But so far, a pretty competitive fight. Why am I out of breath, man? I just ran up and down the stairs. This ain't anything crazy. 1 minute and 15 seconds. My body's just still tired. I've been doing 2 to 3 miles of running and then hill sprints. I've been slacking on jujitsu, but I mean, here in Minnesota, it's so fucking nice in the summer. It's like I'm gonna do weights and jujitsu in the winter and hill sprints and runs in the summer. By the way, cricket is tense. England versus West Indies. Only 5 overs left. Hybrid bears sound crazy. That's one animal I fear like crazy, but grizzly/polar bear is insane. Yeah, here, let me see if I can find a picture of them. And they're swimming. They're swimming to like down like from northern Canada and Alaska, just like right on the border to like the mainland. To the mainland of, I should say, like BC and even to some of like the broken indigenous islands. 22 seconds on the clock. Again, I only caught about 1 minute and 40 seconds of this third round. Close fight. Beqiri, though, landing volume as he's landing more combos. And he's starting to get that left jab going as well. Bro, yeah, this bear is a fucking beast. Holy motherfuck. Holy shit. I mean, gorgeous animal, but still. Look at this thing. This thing will fuck you up. I've been slacking on training too since the weather got good. Just weights as well. Bear Grylls style. The Canadian are huge compared to the US Bears. Tavares versus Park is off tomorrow. Damn, that card is hurting. I know. I'm so annoyed. I had one thing I was looking forward to this weekend the most was the GOAT, the Iron Turtle himself. He's one of my favorite, like, he has like a cult following, right? And I am part of that cult. I fucking love Jung Park. Oh, man. And he didn't have weight complications, right? He didn't have weight complications. Was it Tavares that had issues? Because I literally saw Jung Park weigh in right before I was streaming. What happened there? Grizzly Panda. Yeah, look at this shit. They call them the Pisleys. All right, round 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Well, maybe it'll be a shorter. Well, it will be a shorter UFC card tomorrow, which means we'll be able to stream more Uriah Faber's A1 combat, which will be fun. Nice right and a left by Beqiri. 2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Bro, pandas are actually scary fucking animals too. Oh, nice left and right and overhand left by Beqiri. Man, he's got fast hands. 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. That's a cool looking bear, normal bear with the panda striping and coat, which is sweet. One minute and 45 seconds. Left to the body by Beqiri. One minute and 29 seconds. Ooh, nice right hand by Ndaro. Beqiri thought he was getting out of the way with that one, but got tagged. 1 minute on the clock. Commission pulled Tavares. Damn. That sucks. Oh, I love Jung Park, so that hurts my soul. There's no one to come in on short, like 1 day's notice, I guess. Even if they're in Vegas. Damn. I hope the Iron Turtle gets back in there soon. I fucking love watching him fight. He's one of those fighters he's good everywhere, but not great anywhere, right? Like, his striking's pretty good. He's got a good chin. His wrestling's pretty good. His submissions are good. Yeah, dude, call Sean the UFC. Tag me in, coach. 15 seconds on the clock in this 4th round, which has been a lot slower than the first 3. Good head movement there by Beqiri. Oh, Beqiri with a nice counter left to the body. Counter left to the head, and they clinch here. And that is it for the 4th round. Yeah, this is a rare occurrence on this channel where we're doing 2 back-to-back boxing cards before MMA. Now, I had every intention to do Octagon with a C this morning, but like I said, I haven't even slept last night. I worked all night to get this job done for a client, which I did, but I finished it about, I finished the job about 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I got this stream ready and did some UFC prep. But for fuck's sakes, Brad Tavares, I hope you're okay. But that's the only fight I really gave a fuck about. I shouldn't say that's the only one, but one of the few fights I actually gave a fuck about. 7, I've got to run some errands. Good stream like always. See you soon next one. Yes, and I made a note. I will reply to your DM and also give you some recommendations for your trip. Let me know when you're heading out west the next time you stop by. And I'll see if there's even anything going on there. Like, because there's some cool little local festivals I know in Vancouver in the summer as well. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Because you're a mighty duck, buddy. Hey, I'm 1-0 in no FC, baby. Woo! Let's go. Hey, what's up, Sunkiss Selection? Uldedaj and Beqiri both Albanian. Yes, they are. Good to see you, buddy. Round 5. Again, this fight has been pretty competitive. Oh, nice counter left by Beqiri. Beqiri's looking for that big shot. The hand speed by Beqiri has been unreal. Ndaro's like, he's no joke, though. He just doesn't hit as hard, doesn't hit as fast, but such a tall, lanky guy that it's hard to break that distance for Beqiri. How are you doing, Sunkiss Selection? How's your Friday going, sir? Sorry, it's plural. Sun-kissed Selections. I always pronounce that last part of your name singular. It's plural. 1 minute 49 seconds on the clock. Again, for this being in Dubai, I expected it to be in like a bigger arena, even for like a smaller car. This isn't a freaking wedding hall with a bunch of Ferraris around the ring. Oh, nice right uppercut by Beqiri. Nice straight left by Beqiri. That hurt Ndaro. He did not like that. I'm good, brother. Listening to you from work. Let's go, dude. That's awesome.
That shit beautiful than a
Thank
motherfucker.
you. Very busy, but that's a good thing. That means as a freelancer, when I'm busy, that's a good thing. That means bills are being paid, brother. But yeah, the last few days, I mean, I need to get some sleep tonight, which I will, because we're waking up at 5 a.m. Eastern for some Japanese boxing. So I'm going to bed like stupidly early tonight. Gonna get me more than 8 hours, hopefully. But yeah, other than last night, staying up pretty much all night and finally getting this video project done for a client. All is good, man. All is good. Feeling good despite being a little tired. Gonna go run some errands after this, do my UFC picks and predictions video right before dinner, eat a nice dinner. Maybe have a drinky poo or two with my roommate who just graduated nursing school. And her family, I think, is here, staying here as well. So, yeah, good week, good day all around, brother. Cannot complain. Finally, Marty Janetti added me to his Facebook. Yeah, woo! Let's go. Hard work will pay off, my G respect. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And honestly, I like to work. I would rather work than slack off and watch TV. And, you know, you got to balance social and work. I get it, but I come from immigrant parents, man, who just fucking work all the time still. And I just like that mentality is just drilled in my brain. So I feel most accomplished when I get big projects done, and I like challenging myself, which is why I'm a fucking freelancer. But I appreciate you, man. And I hope you're having a great day at work as well. You got any big plans this weekend other than, you know, watching fights, the usual combat junkie, you know, platter? All right, 6th and final round coming up here, guys. And again, you can maybe say that one of the rounds went to Ndaro, but I think for the most part, this is Beqiri's fight to lose here, given that volume-wise, power-wise, he has been the better fighter. He's so quick, too. He's so quick. Pinpoint accuracy in some of those shots as well. Freelancer? I barely know her. What's up, HM? Good to see you, brother. How you doing? How you doing? Have they fixed some of the latest bugs in CS2 yet? Fuck, I'm putting a little bit of money away and I'm going to sell, like I have an old Xbox. Not even an old Xbox, like an Xbox that I don't even play. I need to upgrade my desktop, which is why I've been streaming up through my fucking laptop recently. I got to do some upgrades to the old desktop. And then I'll start maybe squeezing in some CS2 into my life again. Or some Counter-Strike into my life again. 2 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock and a nice left. Oh my goodness, what a big left hand by Beqiri. And I knew this co-main event would deliver after a subpar card, and it has been. What a fun fight here. What a fun fight here. Two minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Two minutes in this final round. 1 minute and 47 seconds. A nice left hand by Beqiri. Clinching right now is Beqiri. Being warned by the ref with that short left elbow in the clinch there is Beqiri. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. My zone stream isn't working. Try this. One minute on the clock. Finally back, lagging bad. Uh-oh. 1 minute. Oh, nice right hand by Ndaro. Clinching again. Here's Beqiri. 53 seconds on the clock. Like I said, guys, we have one more fight after this. One more fight after this on this card. And Beqiri clinching a lot more in this one. Nice right uppercut. Left to the body by Beqiri. Probably knows that he's won this one. I don't want to say he's taking this round off by any means, but he's definitely slowed down the pace compared to what his output has been throughout the fight. 18 seconds on the clock. Straight left by Beqiri. Left and right by Beqiri. Going under that right was Ndaro. Final seconds of the fight, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it. It is all over, and I imagine at least 5 of the rounds are going to Beqiri. You can make an argument for 1 or 2 for Ndaro, but Beqiri, volume-wise, power-wise, he's going to win this one. He's going to win this one. Let me know your thoughts if you guys have been watching this as well. Hopefully we don't have too much buffer time between this and the main event. Quick little, 3 hour plus. It'll probably end up being what, like 3.5 hour card, 3.5 hour stream for a lower level card like this. That's chef's kiss. That's perfect. But yeah, Beqiri, nasty strikes, man. Nasty. And again, he's not on a 2-fight losing streak. He is 10-0 as a pro. And he already has another fight booked, according to Boxer. We're just looking at some of the highlights from it right now. Yeah, we're just looking. All the highlights are pretty much Beqiri. Oh. Yeah, they're not showing anything from Ndaro in the highlights. All right, listening in for the official decision. All right. Isha Octagon showed Nicolae in the face-off today. The guy Alex Pereira flying knee in his first fight. Man fell off. What didn't he win his last fight in Octagon? Yeah. Easy win, Alban. Beqiri is the winner. Dries Michaelitis. Ooh, he's fighting a motherfucker too. Okay, no, he lost his last fight. I wouldn't say he fell off. I mean, he lost to Fakhretdinov after that. Fakhretdinov is a solid opponent, and he lost unanimous decision. And then he went on a 3-fight win streak in Octagon. Not being necessarily the best guys. 26-10 guy, 23-7, and then 11-2, who he knocked out. He knocked out Luis Gilman in the first round, which was a really good win. And even the Bojan fight that he lost, that was actually a really good fight. So I don't know. I don't agree that he fell off, but he was never anything like spectacular anyways. But, you know, going 3-1 in Octagon, knocking out a really good opponent as well was good. But yeah, Pereira absolutely destroyed him. That was a nasty, nasty knee. But, you know, he's very much journeyman type of guy. Or veteran, I guess, is the more respectful way to put it. Dude, Octagon has some really good fights for this upcoming card. I'm fucking stoked. It sucks is like I don't think I've skipped a KSW card in a long time, but there's just some bigger names on this Octagon card, and I'm gonna be watching KSW at the same time. But yeah, it really sucked. It sucks that like KSW or Octagon couldn't have done one of theirs today, right? Because 3 of my favorite promotions to watch are overlapping, right? Are overlapping with you know, obviously Octagon, KSW, and Glory. Yeah, who did he fight before Pereira in the UFC? Let's see. I just closed the tab and bringing it back up here. Bular, Bukowskis. I mean, Bukowskis is good, but like Bukowskis honestly is like Octagon / KSW level good. Kebu Bular is not good at all. So honestly, I'll challenge that again. Like KB Bular is not that great. He was 8-1 when he fought him and beat him. So sure. Bukowskis is a really good fighter, but he'd be like top of KSW and Octagon if he was in those leagues. Fakhretdinov is no joke. So I don't know. Again, I don't think he fell off. I just been competition-wise since he's in the UFC, but yeah, he's putting in work. Again, the top, like, Octagon's a good league because, like, the top part of Octagon is actually really good. Like, I think Octagon right now is better than Cage Warriors. Not in every division, but I understand what you're saying. If you would have, like, beat Fakhretdinov or a guy after that, he probably would have stayed in the UFC, but yeah, do you guys hear about all the cuts that Octagon made recently? A ton. Snooze. Yeah, what's up, Hank? Good to see you, buddy. But I will say this, Josh. He's not one of the guys that which is getting me super excited about that Octagon card. I'm more excited to see obviously the main event, which is, I think it's the second leg in the lightweight tournament, if I'm not mistaken. And Luceni Kieta is solid, and dude, that's just gonna be such a good fight. Kieta against Predrag, fuck man, both of them only 1 loss. That one's gonna be fun. Actually, you know what? The Michaelidias. Fuck if I keep mispronouncing the Greek guy's name. That actually should be a good fight because the guy who he is fighting is solid. Now he did lose his last fight to Kinsel, but before then was on a 5-fight win streak. So that's actually gonna be a really good one. I know they keep hyping up this Radik Rusal. He's going up against a 4-1 guy out of Slovakia, I think. Buchinger's fighting. Bro, there's even a Canadian on the card? Let's go. Jonas Magard's fighting Josh Hill. What the fuck? Yeah, dude, I'm fucking pumped for that card. Getting the last picks done for UFC and having to write about Gulp, you know who. Janjiroba. I just heard that the Iron Turtles fight got canceled, which sucks because Tavares got medically pulled from the card. All I wanted to see was the Iron Turtle fight. one of the few fighters who I like go out of my, who I like root for, who I'm a fan of JL style, you know? I'm surprised you didn't even see that. You're the one prepping for UFC right now, and you didn't even see that. In fairness, it was MMA BG who broke the news to me live on this stream. It does stink. But you know what makes it better? Is it's going to be a shorter card, which means we can watch more Uriah Faber's A1 combat tomorrow night. He also factored in of who's a welter. His level of competition dropped after prayer, but still I feel the UFC did Nicolae dirty. They cut him after 2 losses, but not Ferguson after like 20. True. Just not as big of a name. But I mean, like, they probably could have kept him in the UFC for another fight or two. I do agree with that. I heard about the rumors beforehand, but I didn't have confirmation. Well, the rumors I first heard were Iron Turtle was going to get pulled, but then like I literally saw him weigh in before this stream started and was like, oh, shit. All right. Main event coming up next. I was trying to listen into what they're saying here, but there's not even a panel. They're just some guys. They're just some guys hanging out on these fold-out chairs. Quick Edler Flowers, get in here. Hunter probably. Oh man. I mean, God. I just want to see the Iron Turtle fight. I don't really care who at this point. Yeah, one of my favorites. One of my favorites in the UFC. A guy, like I said earlier in the stream, who's good everywhere, but not great anywhere. They just yapping, bro. They're just yapping. Again, given that this card was in Dubai, despite the talent not being anything special, I totally thought it was going to be in like a smaller arena, not literally a freaking wedding hall with a bunch of friggin' Ferraris around the ring to make it look like it's, you know, somewhat prestigious. But anyways, speaking of UFC, we do have our UFC predictions video coming up later today. And then I'm actually going to get some sleep for the first time in a long time. I'm going to bed early so I can wake up at 4 a.m. my time, 5 a.m. Eastern, to watch that Japanese boxing card with you guys. It will be live on ESPN or ESPN Plus. I don't know if Top Rank's involved with it though. But I think the whatever promotion in Japan that's putting it on, they do have a relationship or they have like some sort of deal with ESPN Plus. So anyways, we get to watch it. And Tenshin's going to be boxing, which you know he's going to get a win, even if it means his opponent suddenly out of nowhere, miraculously for Tenshin, suffering an ankle injury. So we'll see. Because Tenshin was arguably... I'll say he was arguably losing that fight in his last boxing match. It was close. He wasn't winning. You know, he wasn't dominant at all. And then what was it? After the third round, his opponent corner takes his shoe off and he's limping out of the cage. But what the hell? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. No, he's awesome. Jungyoung Park. I love it. I'm just so happy he's not in one championship in Shotri jail. Because my second favorite Korean fighter is literally in Shotri jail. And he actually speaks English and fucking cuts amazing promos. And he would be such a popular fighter in the UFC. But, you know, Shotri just wants him to rot and burn all of his prime away. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of I was going to say evening again, but the day is coming up next year. Having to deal with JL Glaze, Andre Muniz during that fight, it was a nightmare. Dude, who did he fight before then? It was that Russian dude from M1. And JL loves him too. So yeah, it was tough. JL likes to root. I think at this point, JL just likes to root against the Iron Turtle. But yeah, JL does love Andre Muniz. I had so many parlays crafted around him, and now my money is ruined. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is for some sort of cruiserweight title. The IBF International Cruiserweight title. I can't keep track with all these fucking belts in boxing. No, it wasn't Duraev. Tiululin. That's who it was. Tiululin. I mean, maybe he was Glazin Duraev too, but Tiululin was the guy that and I used to watch Tiululin a lot in M1. I actually was stoked that the UFC signed him, and then he's just been losing so much. And see, there's another guy, Josh, like Nicolae cut after 2 losses, whereas Tiululin just friggin' Dennis the Menace. Tiululin losing fights left, right, and center. The UFC just will not cut him. Yeah, the rare striker that JL likes other than well, I mean, actually I shouldn't even say that. I used to think he just favored the wrestlers, but that's not true. With Izzy and Drickus being his guys as well. Which is interesting. Like, who's he going to side with? Who's he going to side with? In the most undeserving title fight, Israel Adesanya. Right, Josh? UFC hasn't cut Dennis Tiululin yet, but they cut friggin' Nicolae after 2 losses. Come on. I know. And they were like losses to Pereira and Fakhretdinov. Well, Pereira obviously an elite opponent. Fakhretdinov a really good opponent. Sort of fucked up the Park Tavares fight is still up on Tapology. Why isn't listed as canceled? I'm not sure. Again, I guess because it just happened. Maybe Tavares is telling the commission, fuck you. All right. And also Tapology just are probably snoozing right now. All right, making his walkout is Juergen Uldedaj, making his walk out now. 17-1 as a pro. He is based out of Germany. He's 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Only 26 years of age, going up against a 34-year-old Northern Irish quiet man, Steve Ward. Stephen Ward. He is 3-2 as a pro. He's a win 1 or 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He's a win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1 type of fighter at this point in his career. Hasn't been active at all. His last fight was in 2021, but December of 2021. Or sorry, his last fight before fighting Perry Howe earlier this year was in 2021. So he took a huge break, comes back and gets a win against Perry Howe. He had 3 fights canceled in 2021. Damn, oh shit, man. He went between 2016 and 2019, he went on an absolute run. A mix of knockouts, mix of decisions as well. Solid veteran. But again, Juergen, scary motherfucking fighter. Scary fighter on a 2-fight win streak right now. Both unanimous decisions. Lost to Benoit Huber in 2023, but was super active recently, more so than his opponent. This will be his 3rd fight in 2024. Already saw an Albanian absolutely dominate on this card. I'm going with Juergen again. Bet365 does that too. They take a long time to update the fights on their app. Hey, what's up, Finn Sons Boxing? This is the last one, buddy. This is the last one. Main event of the card. Good to see you, Finn Sons Boxing. Guys, by the way, if you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. We are trying to get to only 25 likes on the video. I didn't think we'd have a big crowd for this one. You know, low-level boxing card, kind of out of nowhere. Sorry for not being able to do Octagon. As predicted, I stayed up all night. Octagon started. I was still working. I finished my work at like 10 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, I mean, I could have done the main card of Octagon, but I was like, you know what? We'll watch some boxing here. We'll watch some boxing here today. So shout out to everyone who supported Octagon with the C. It's an awesome promotion out of Kazakhstan. We had another amazing knee knockout. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. And those who hung out with Rush Hour Fight Club as well. My boy Jay for One Friday Fights, where it was almost a perfect card of knockouts. Yo, what's up, Panda? Good to see you. Last fight. Octagon is great. I love Shamrock. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so we will be streaming Octagon with a K tomorrow, Finn Suns Boxing. All right, we're just listening to the national anthems right now. But yeah, Panda, Hank's video is coming soon. My stream will be up, I think, 6 p.m. Eastern is when I have it listed. When the fuck do I even have it listed? Good, Panda, good. It was a long night, a busy week, but we're over the hump. Now time to sit back, relax, and watch fights for the rest of the weekend. But yeah, guys, I already have my UFC picks and predictions stream up. We will be, like I said, it will be a stream later today. But if you guys want to go there, like it already. Okay, I have it for 7 p.m. Eastern. I might do it an hour earlier. We shall see. If you miss it, I will put timestamps in it, so don't you worry. But yeah, so we got a pretty fun streaming schedule. It sucks that there's so much overlap tomorrow. Like, I wish KSW or Octagon would have done their show here today, but c'est la vie is what it is. We will be streaming tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern for some Japanese boxing. Then we got Octagon. Then we'll do UFC. A1 Combat, then Sunday Fury FC. So pretty fun weekend of streams. What's my predictions for Paul versus Perry? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess Mike Perry, because I don't think Paul will knock him out, but I don't know, dude. But is Paul like a better technical boxer? Not bare knuckle boxer, not fighter, boxer, sure. I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck about that fighter card, to be perfectly honest. That's why I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to stream Japanese boxing versus that shit. They got the Oregon playing. What is this, a hockey game? Sound like they in a church? or an old school hockey bar. Old school hockey barn. The Paul versus Perry? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think I told you guys, after the Paul versus Diaz card, I swore I'd never stream another Jake Paul boxing card ever again. And I'm never going to again. I'd rather do Japanese boxing. Especially because that card has some solid fights and solid fighters on it. Bro, this is like one of the most intense national anthem performances I've seen in a small little dinky boxing ring at a freaking wedding event center. But it's our boy Platinum. Bro, I support him and I'll buy his pay-per-views for BKFC and Sheed if he's ever in the UFC, but I don't give a fuck about influencer boxing. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I hope he wins, but at the end of the day, I still really don't care. I care more about his wins and losses in BKFC and obviously when he was in the UFC. This is just another clown show. A clown show with two guys who can actually fight, but still a clown show nonetheless. Man, I didn't even realize how long this anthem was. RP Jake Paul's hairline. Again, I respect that unlike his brother and other influencers, he actually learned how to fight, right? And he's taking it seriously. Like, I have nothing but respect for that. It's just, it's not good boxing. Not that this card is really anything good as well, but I just haven't enjoyed any of the fights that he's been in. So I just like, why am I going to waste my time and stream that over A1 Combat or the UFC, right? I saw a little bit of the first season, but I don't really watch TV, man. I don't really watch TV. Next week, UFC card is exciting. Paddy Pimblett versus Bobby Green is a great fight. Dude, I can't wait to see King Green, baby. Always been a fan of Bobby Green. And Paddy's pretty confident that he can strike with him, too. I listened to his interview with the Guru recently. Yeah, I don't really watch much TV, Josh. I watch fights and I work. That is my life, brother. That is my life. See you later, buddy. I mean, I watched Survivor, but even this season, I was so behind that like I almost didn't even watch the end of it. Once I learned that that's the only thing that I really bet on, like a degenerate, is Survivor. And when I found out that none of my bets hit, I almost didn't even want to watch the rest of the show. It's Bobby King. You fucking Bobby the King Green. So then we're going Jake by Banana Peel then. Ish, is that right? Yeah, buddy. Patty has to get him to the ground. It's a hard night otherwise. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Fighters are finally being announced in the ring. Again, I'm not one to be opposed to national anthems at sporting events. I actually like them, to be honest. I just didn't realize that Albania's was so long. How can I join an MMA promotion? Do you fight as an amateur? It's pretty easy to get some amateur fights locally. Patty the Batty versus Bobby, who fights for Green King. Lucas Tracy's the one setting up the banana peel for Paul to slip on. What a dastardly friend. I don't even know the inside joke. I know who like Lucas Tracy is, but I don't think I've watched a single one of his videos. All right. Only one loss here. But the Mediterranean Cruiserweight Champion, but this ain't for that belt. This is for the IBF International Cruiserweight Champion. He's just Bobby King now. I thought he was King now. I thought he literally changed his first name. Like, I've watched more of the Weasels content than I have of Lucas Tracy. Lucas Tracy has done like 1 million banana peel jokes. He drops them everywhere he goes. Oh, okay, got you. I know he does fight companions and like has a crazy big YouTube channel as well. So like respect. I mean like crazy big on like real MMA channel level, not this fake ass fucking shitty MMA channel like ours. No, Bobby, he changed his first name to King. Based. All right, 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Round one. Let's get it on. Nice, dude. Sign up for some amateur fights. There's a lot of like local amateur fights that you can just like, you just sign a waiver and you go and fucking give her. It's like glorified martial arts tournaments. Have you seen my subscriber count? 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Sorry, this is a little loud, guys. All right, 10 rounds for this one. Only fight on the card that has 10 rounds. Dude, there's this one tournament in West Virginia. It's a one-night strongman tournament where you just sign up. They give you some gloves and you just give her. Dude, pretty much anywhere. Pretty much anywhere. There's a lot in big cities. They do a bunch here in Minnesota. West Virginia, though, they have the biggest competition. You should sign up for that strongman competition next year. They do it once a year. It's a 2-day tournament. You fight up to 3 times in one night. It's amazing. Oh, numbers mean shit, buddy. Numbers mean shit. That's a goddamn lie. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. Double left jab by Ward. Clinching there was Ward. Didn't land in the back of the head there was Uldedaj. Dude in the white shorts looks like Vadim Nemkov, the 18 champion Bellator. He does kind of. He does. The 185. So the 185. He does. Former Ryzen fighter as well. His fight with Yuri Prohaska, by the way, is an awesome fight. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, Yuri beat him. And Yuri did beat him, but it wasn't as one-sided as people describe it. 1 minute on the clock here. Left jab by Uldedaj. Oh, nice left and a right uppercut by Ward. Double left jab by Uldedaj. Right hand by Ward. Left hook by Ward. Dude, this is a good first round. This is a good first round. All right, deadly rear naked choke. Took a man's life in 2015 with it. Oh, yeah. Well, you won't be able to do that in the cage. Boxing would be great if it had kicks. Yes. Shout to Glory. 25 seconds on the clock. Freddie Gibbs didn't actually kill the man, though. He only shot him a bunch of times. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Andrew? The co-main and main have been really good so far, Andrew. The rest of the fights have been meh. Nice right hand to the body there by Stephen Ward. Stephen Ward, honestly, I think he's had the better first round thus far. He's in the black trunks. And he ends the fight landing some nice left jabs on Uldedaj. All right, round 2 coming up here, guys. Round 2. We saw a bunch of knockouts in the can matchups early on this card. I don't know. I still don't have a pulse yet on this one if we're going to see a finisher or not. But we shall see. We shall see. If boxing had kicks, people would be getting KO'd left and right. No, I do prefer kickboxing so much more. But like I said, this was on at a good time for me to do it. So we we fired it up. Bro, yeah, no chill. I heard Sean's character is 1-0. He won his first fight in No FC. Shout to No FC, best promotion in the world. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
2 minutes and 55 seconds. Nice, Panda. Yeah, I was jonesing last night, but yeah, in September, I'll be able to get back on the cannabis. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Knock on wood, anyways. Just can't afford that shit here in the States, man. It's expensive here. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We're going live with Hank Tank in 30 minutes, and I'll be streaming WMMA 5. Let's go. They're just low level, Andrew. They're just low level. So the co-main event was a good match, and the main event so far, Andrew, as we're just in the second round, though, but a lot more competitive. Two minutes and 11 seconds. Left to the body here by Ward. Nice left jab by Uldedaj. And a right hand by Uldedaj. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right or not. My apologies if I'm butchering it. Hey, what's up, AJ? Getting off the fuck out. How are you doing, buddy? 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock. Nice. Nice right hand by Uldedaj. Clinching there was Ward. Uldedaj. Okay, the J is silent. Got you. 1 minute and 27 seconds. Nice left and then a right to the body by Ward. Good head movement by Ward. 1 minute and 13 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Panda. I don't really bet much on combat sports. 1 minute on the clock. I usually don't care for long boxing bouts, but I'm down to chill for this 10-round fight, and the ones tomorrow. Influencer boxing is so funny and so much of a higher chance of a KO. That is true. The more lower level the boxing is, the more chance there is going to be a KO. And that's the biggest difference between like kickboxing and boxing as well, right? The higher level in kickboxing, the higher level of a KO. 35 seconds on the clock. I don't give a fuck about betting at all, really. The only thing I bet on is the show Survivor, really. I don't understand. Like, see, I'm the opposite. See, I'm asking you, how do you not hold yourself from betting? I don't understand how people are so betting crazy, man. 10 seconds on the clock. I got nothing against it. It's just I've never understood. And I have friends who are like bet on everything: football, hockey. Hold on, never been. I don't know. Never been pulled to it at all. I love it. All KOs are hilarious, bro. Absolutely. See you later, Andrew. And I have no money, Panda. Maybe if I like had fuck you money, I would bet, because it's like, it's whatever. But like I work very hard for my cash. I work very hard for my livelihood, and I don't want a chance of it being pissed away. But again, I am a little bit of a degenerate because I bet on the show Survivor. I've actually never bet on horses either. My friends go ham for the Kentucky Derby, though. All right, round 3 coming up here. Again, I think Ward won the first round. Second round was close, guys. Let me know what you think of the second round. All right, round 3.
Let's get it all.
2 minutes and 55 seconds. Left to the body by Ward. I put one futures bet in at the start of the NHL season every year. It's never hit yet, but I almost paid off my student loans with a Nashville Predators bet back in, was it 2015 when they went to the Stanley Cup Finals against Pittsburgh Penguins? I thought they were going to win the cup that year, and I laid $100 in the beginning of the season, and I was going to get rich, but damn it, Sidney Crosby. You don't have to hold yourself to betting when you never start. She was a horse. Oh my God, you a horse? I've gambled before, but it's not a viable option to invest your money. There you go. There you go. Betting on horses and cars, likewise, are unpredictable. It's not stable betting. Right now, I'm doing a $10 to 10K challenge with 10 flips. So 2 times each bet. Nice. I'm at 640 right now. Let's go. Well, good luck the rest of the evening or weekend. 1 minute 55 seconds. Left hand by Ward. I do like playing poker with the boys, but like, you know, it's very, very minimal betting. Very minimal betting. But that's more just like, you know, you're putting money in for good times because I actually enjoy the game. Good people, some drinky poos, some joints passing around the table, some cigars, you know. So you're mostly just buying in for the good time. And if you win, then sick. Yeah, it's a good plan. It's just not enough money for me to bother. Nice, nice. See, now if I was winning that much money easily, then I could be smoking the cannabis again. With my budget right now, absolutely not. 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Left hand by Ward. And Uldedaj pressuring Ward into the ropes here, landing some hooks, but Ward was able to move out of the way of the last few there, moving forward here, right and left hook. Ward, seemingly his best round was the first one thus far. And when you see that in boxing, that's usually not a good sign. 42 seconds. Trying to pierce the guard there was a Ward with a big right hand. Uldedaj swing and miss with the left hook. $22 seconds on the clock. You talking to Panda or me, AJ? $10 seconds. Gotta go all in, bro. You gotta bet the house or it's not worth it. Ooh, nice. Each of them landed a nice left at the end of that third. So I have it first round for Ward. Second round, the second round could go either way, but we're going to give it to Uldedaj, and I'm giving the third round to Uldedaj as well. All right, round 4 coming up here, guys. Round 4. Oh, and it looks like, oh, they clashed heads there. They clashed heads there. It looks like one of them's cut. I'm just showing some highlights in the round. Yeah, Uldedaj definitely winning that one. All right, round 4.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Center of the ring. Nice left jab by Uldedaj. And he's starting to get that through. Ward answers with a straight left of his own. Ward Was looking to throw that right, but just the hand speed of Uldedaj, you can tell it's a step above, as right when Ward was about to load up there, Uldedaj cracked him with a 1-2. Stephen Ward has to keep his win-loss streak alive. Yep. Nice left by Uldedaj. Two minutes. Definitely not outclassed here, though. Like, just like in the last fight, both these guys, good opponents, solid matchup. Uldedaj with the left. Good method of betting there, Panda. Yep. 1 minute and 42 seconds. Oh, swing and a miss by Uldedaj. I mean, Ward may not have the hand speed, especially from what he displayed in the first round, but his head movement and like awareness out there is definitely on point. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Double left jab by Uldedaj. One minute on the clock. Left and a right by Uldedaj. Left by Ward. Oh, a nice right by Ward getting through the guard of Uldedaj. Am I following anyone? Out of these two guys, not really. I just wasn't able to do Octagon this morning or Friday fights, so I was like, okay, I can do this one. I can do this one after I got some work done. So we decided to stream this card. Ooh, nice right to the body by Uldedaj. Oh, and pressuring Ward up against the ropes there is Uldedaj. Landed a couple shots there. Enough for Ward to clinch. 13 seconds on the clock. Now Ward's volume, the shots that he's landing have slowed down tremendously. He's been able to pierce the guard a few times, but for the most part, Uldedaj is ripping him apart with that jab. And that is it for the fourth round. All right. Round number 5 coming up here, ladies and gentlemen, nearing the halfway point of this fight. Again, big shout out to everyone hanging out with us here today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat. So get your comments in. Don't forget to vote in the poll question. Our next fight companion will be at 5 a.m. Eastern, early Saturday morning, but we will be doing a stream later tonight. My UFC picks and predictions. So join us for that. All right. Attaboy. But yeah, so your season, you're basically like a pro gambler. If I was betting, I would lose all my money. I'd lose my house. I'd be on the street. I'd somehow be addicted to crack. It'd be bad times. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. They clinch, separate again there. Yeah, Ward's going to have to be a little bit more of the aggressor here. And maybe it was because of that clash of heads that caused him to slow down a little bit. Or maybe it's just one of those that, you know, came out hot in the first and it's like, okay. Somehow he'd still be able to stream Ryzen. I'd definitely rob people in stores to be able to buy the Ryzen pay-per-views. I'd rob people for crack and Ryzen. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. He's finally home. He's 54 fighters have already debuted this year. Wow. Dude in the black shorts keeps trying to grab peanut butter and Ryzen sandwich. MMA experts, MMA guru, Lucas Tracy, Kunat MMA once upon a slugfest. They all aren't really good. Drugs and Ryzen have ruined my life. No, Ryzen elevates my life. Drugs and gambling would probably ruin my life. 1 minute and 38 seconds on the clock. Straight left by Uldedaj. And Ward was looking for that left hand in the clinch there. Nice 4-punch combo by Uldedaj. And Ward's still in this. Ward just not wanting to fight at distance anymore. He wants to fight in the pocket here. And fair enough, as Uldedaj keeps piecing him up with that jab. And okay, cut under the right eye right now is Ward. And again, I don't know if that's primarily because of the clash of heads and then the jab opening it up even more. Is it under the... Oh, no, it's on the eyebrow. Yes, it's on the eyebrow. 51 seconds on the clock. Left hand by Ward. Looking for that right uppercut. Swing and miss by Uldedaj. But he does land that left hook. 42 seconds. Nice right uppercut by Ward. This has been a good round by Ward, despite bleeding like a stuffed pig. Oh, that is a bad cut, actually. Oh, big right uppercut by Uldedaj. Huge right uppercut. Ward's hurt. Ward's hurt. Ward's up against the ropes right now. Was looking to land a counter left. 18 seconds on the clock. Ward's doing nothing but covering up here. And the referee steps in with 10 seconds. Wait, is it over? No, they're getting the doctor to look at him. Oh no, it is all over. The fight is over. The ref called the fight. The ref called the fight. Really? I don't know. There was 13 seconds left in the round. You couldn't at least given him the opportunity to land maybe a counter or two. I know the cut was bad, but it wasn't like he was taking too much damage there. I don't know about this one. No, 100%, Josh. Like I agree. He was fading too, but like 13 seconds left. You give him at least the opportunity to try to, he was covering up to try to land one counter there. I think it was also due to the cut, King James. Wow. Damn, dude. Oh, and there it is. Wow. Didn't cash a single one, buddy. Quite easy. Called it. Told you the dude in the black shorts was the weaker dude. Womp, 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 womp. He shook his head like he wanted out. Yep. He wins in the 5th round. TKO. Ooh, that right uppercut did hurt him, though. I mean, he's not protesting, so why am I protesting? He might have told the ref enough. Yeah, true. We're just 13. He did cover and swing with one and miss. With 13 seconds left, though. Maybe it was 10. You'd think you'd try to at least throw a couple more. But hey, I'm not in there. And if he did say like that's enough and it was like a verbal tap, then it is what it is. I can look them up for you here. I just use fightodds.io to get all the odds. Let's see if is this one even on there though? This one might not even be on there. Damn, Fight Odds has freaking Octagon 60, but they don't have this boxing event up there. Disappointed. Let's see if we can find it here. Oh, that site's banned. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. This one's not on Fight Odds. Maybe it's on 22bet. Let's see. all the sites that should show these odds are friggin' sites that are banned in the States. So I don't know. He was the favorite. I know that by quite a bit. Bro, don't fuck with boxing because they're so skewed. Yeah, it's insane. Heading to the homestead. Peace out. Hey, have a great weekend, King James. Have a great weekend. Wrestle is ruin the fun in boxing in the most sus ways. Oh, I'm gonna throw up on fucking stream, dude. If that happens, I'm literally gonna throw up all over my keyboard, all over my camera for all you to see. It's gonna be glorious. Never that. Headshot dead. Watch watch another eye poke. Knocking on wood that doesn't happen, but that would be hilarious. Leon and still, baby. Let's go and still. There is no pound for pound. The belt belongs to no one. Especially not Bilal Muhammad. There is only one true Bilal, and his name is Bilal Hassan, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Bilal Hassan. I don't even know who this other Bilal people are talking about. I only know one Bilal, and his name Bilal Hassan. I'm going to be puking. I'm going to be throwing up, hating every second of life. And Leon just danced around him for 10 whole minutes while they're pumping him full of air. Oh, I will literally be sick. I will literally throw up on stream. Bilal stares him down afterwards. Yeah, there's only one true Bilal, and his name Bilal Hassan. A no contest in the main event after that start time will cause a riot. That is true. That is true. And new IBF International Cruiserweight Champion, Juergen Uldedaj. No, I do not think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to win at all. Is he, like, I'm not, look, I clown Bilal a little bit. Is he a good fighter? Absolutely. Has Leon been fighting wrestlers? Absolutely. Can Bilal strike as good as Leon? Absolutely not. My Muslim brother. Am I excited for the fight? Do I think it's going to be a good fight? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't think the matchup is necessarily a good one for Bilal, given that everyone said, "Oh, Leon can't beat wrestlers." Who wins? Uldedaj won, buddy. Uldedaj won. But hey, from a betting perspective, go with the underdog. Go with the underdog. Leon was beating the shit out of Bilal, and he's only getting better and better. That is true. I mean, in fairness, Bilal has gotten better and better as well. But everyone's just like, oh yeah, Bilal beat Sean Brady on the feet. He can help beat Bilal on the feet. It's like, bro, what? How many leg kicks do you think the average person can take from like another average person or from an MMA fighter? Panda Bilal's gonna hold this L, bro. Let's go. Bilal's a discount Gamrot with a sad existence. I think Bilal's striking is probably as good as Gamrot's. Muay Thai fighter versus average. I mean, probably like, if it's full power, I don't know, probably only like 2 or 3, man. These guys fucking kick down trees. Now, they're little bamboo trees, but still. I mean, it depends how much fucking calcium they've been taking. Yeah, I think like 2 or 3, man. Some of these guys, the way they fucking kick is insane. Dude, if Superlek kicked me once, I'd go down. Hint for the next video. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, fair enough, dude. Hey, I respect that, and I respect that. I think there's only one Persian fighter in the UFC, and I support him too. But I don't support him because he's Persian, because he's more American than he is Persian. But still. But yeah, and again, like I clown Bilal a little bit, just mostly because he's not the most likable guy, but mostly just because like JL and I go back and forth. But I do like Leon, and I've liked Leon even before he was champion. So I like the matchup too. Hey, what's up, Punchy Mango? Good to see you. What's up, my brother? Hope you're having a great day. You too, man. Hope you're having a great day as well. The Chicagoan Palestinian, just like Marty from Nebraska. Yeah, well, I don't know if yeah, I mean, you can still support your own, right? You can still support your own. I mean, I don't have any issue with that, Hank. I don't have any issue with that. I know, like, Degenerate Dane, he's American, but he supports his Danish fighters, right? Bilal gets finished or a boring decision. Anyways, guys, that's it for the card. That's it for the card. Look at that. A little, just under 3 hours. Just under 3 hours. Not bad, not bad. I am going to run a couple errands. Then I will be back. And I might even do my UFC picks and predictions video an hour early. I will update members in the Discord. I will update everybody else on the community page. But again, biggest shout out to every single one of you who tuned in here today. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all. Yeah, let's go, Panda. Hey, Panda and JL. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know, I have a wager going on. If Bilal wins, I have to change the profile picture of my YouTube channel to Bilal, to either Bilal's face or Leon Edwards' face. If he gets knocked out, which I don't think Leon Edwards is getting knocked out by Bilal. But basically, I have to change my profile picture to whatever JL wants me to change it to. And I forget what JL has to do in return. But Activate A also has to do it, Hank. We made a bet with JL. So I guess I am a degenerate gambler. I guess I am a degenerate gambler. All right, guys. What's coming up on the City Life project? I will tell you here before we hang up the gloves. Later today, UFC picks and prediction video. I shouldn't say TBD because it is up, and I will show you guys there. Then at 5 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, bright and early, we have Nakatani against Astrolabio. Who's JL? He's another one of our like longtime subscribers and community members, and Bilal Muhammad's biggest fan. We've literally gotten in near fist fights over just arguing over little things. But it's good. It's good. But one thing's for sure, next week is going to be sick. Indeed, indeed. So anyways, tomorrow we have Nakatani versus Astrolabio. You'll see, Panda. You'll see next week. You'll fucking see. Because Jay hasn't been too active in our chats recently, but he will be here for that. Tomorrow we have Octagon 59, but we will be keeping tabs on KSW. We will be keeping tabs on Glory as well. It just sucks that they're all at the same time. Then we'll do UFC Fight Night, which is a shorter card now, even shorter than we expected going into this week, which means we'll have more time to stream Uriah Faber's A1 Combat after that. Sunday, Fury FC and another membership stream. Again, I already have the live video up for both the membership stream on Sunday and the UFC picks and predictions video later today, so go and check it out. I can't wait, to be honest. Fuck the Bilal fight. I like the rest of the card. Let's go. Let's go. Amanda Lemos is older than John Jones. Yeah, I didn't realize how old she was, but like, you look at like the record of both of these fighters, like they're both good. They're both good. Both of them have only had 2 losses. It's just like, really, UFC, another main event like this? It is what it is. That's it for today here, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you all. Back in a few hours for UFC picks and predictions video. Back early Saturday morning for a full day of fights. And we got a good card on Sunday as well. Yes, go check out the Skate Tank MMA podcast. Go check out No Chill MMA's channel as well. Go check out In the Granite 6172, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to all of you guys. And again, big shout out to In the Granite 2 for the $2 donation. Smash that like button and subscribe. And always remember,
It's her default.
it's fucking Herb Dean's fault. See you for UFC picks and predictions later. Peace. I'm out of here.
Yeah.